Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Saturday and happy April. It's not only April, it's April Fool's Day. And so what we're going to do today is a really exciting event because we've got what is going to feel like a big old joke of a price tag because we've got some of the biggest discounts we're going to see on a Saturday. It's a big Saturday sale. We've got incredible items. We've got some brand new, but we also have some pieces that we have just slated to go out the door today via really like, are you fooling me prices? It is going to be one of those head scratching days where you just sit back and go, that TVON, I don't know how they do it, but I'm here for it and we are here for the values. So we're very excited you're with us because some of what we're going to see, the biggest Tanzanites we have in rings, actually we have two that are not only going to be our biggest value in Tanzanite, but they're some of our most incredible pieces. And one is an emerald cut, 15 carats just about with paraibas on the side. The other is a round, stunning Portuguese cut round with a lot of white diamonds. And then we have also, that's 15 carats too. So if you're waiting on the bigger stones, today is your day because of the way we're bringing those prices down. But also, how about a yellow diamond? A 2-carat oval, brilliant yellow diamond is here. That is going to be a really special value. Then we also have, how about this? Limitless links. That's my own design, but it's all done in diamonds, so we're excited about that one here because it's got over 3 carats in diamonds. If you've ever, I know it's not been on the air much, so if you've ever seen it and you've wanted it, today's the big markdown on it to get you over 3 carats in diamonds and so much workmanship as well. And then we also have a couple of Tanzanites that are not going to be quite 15 carats, but still big sizes for you as well. So it is going to be an exciting day. There are wheels that will blow your mind. We've got brand new here. We've got a whole wheel actually of those really special. I know I've only had 2 so far. Beckley Mine Madagascar color change garnets, but what makes these so unique is the fact that they're actually a blue garnet, which is said in all your textbooks not to exist, but that's because they didn't know about this newer find that we have. So color changing garnets from blue to red. We'll see those on the way. There's even a gents ring for you on that wheel and a lot of assorted items. So get ready to shop. Get ready to save. We even have a Peridot here. We hardly ever see Peridot on the show. We'll see one coming up likely in this first hour, and it's a beautiful bright. It honestly looks like a Russian demantoid. And speaking of, I do also have a Russian demantoid. It is massive. It is it's actually our dual color bridge with the yellow and the white diamonds, and it's a nearly 2-carat Russian demantoid. Plus, if you like bigger exotic stones, we have a GIA certified alexandrite. It's 2 carats 38. Usually when we see that kind of carat weight in an alexandrite, they're somewhere up at, $50,000, $60,000 with a cert. You know what? We're going to see a great value on that one as well. So collectors, it's your day. If you have any requests, something you'd like to see as we kick off April together, well, let us know. We're always happy to help you out with those. So it's an exciting day. We've got big sales. It will, trust me when I tell you, 3 hours from now when this show concludes, you're going to say, I cannot believe what I just witnessed in pricing because it's even better than the normal. So get ready to shop, get ready to save, and get ready to start the month off right. Let's take a look at how we're going to start the show off right with a gold quartz, which has this gold, which is 24 karat pure gold through a quartz gem. It's item number 261. We're excited to have this one of a kind, and it is, I don't think it's been on the air before. So we're really looking forward to this one because what I've had in this stone up to this point has been still pretty pricey. And this is a 280 with 20 points in diamonds on the sides in that little bit of an hourglass shape with a couple of bigger diamonds as well throughout. That's right there at the center point. And so I will say, if you want to just get one of our more affordable ones, this is it. It's a big markdown. So that's what's happening on everything. Get us a call and we'll make sure we get whatever you want to see up there. But I'll tell you, these big Tanzanites, the big alexandrite, the big demantoid, they are going to be museum pieces that are flying out of here. But our 280 with 20 points in diamonds is first. And if you want to switch this, you can. So if you would rather have it in the yellow gold to match the yellow gold, remember yellow gold, right? Gold is, and this is why when people say to me all the time, I say, what color gold would you like? And they say gold. I usually know that means the yellow because that's where, before gold is alloyed or rhodium plated, it's purely, like you see it here, running through this quartz where it is actually a yellow metal. It's a precious metal that's found and derived from the earth, and that's the color it is. Now this would be that 24 karat. And I'm going to zoom back a little bit because I want to move this around because there's a little bit of a glare and a shadow that you're picking up over this near finishing you have. Are you ready for this one? Because it's going to be affordable, more so than I've ever had one of these stones before. Just want to show you the way that it was cut was very thoughtful because they're really kind of creating that pattern, that display of the really beautiful striated gold running through it. We have one, change the gold if you want to. So I'm just thinking yellow gold the way it would actually correspond with the gold that's running through that piece. But of course, it also looks great in the white gold because you've got the body of the quartz being that the white and the gray and that kind of marbleized effect of those different colors. And then of course your white diamonds and that concave style set on the side. I'm gonna try it on. It's not even $1,000. And I cannot recall honestly having a gold quartz. I can't remember having one that's under $1,000 previously. So it's a good way to go. It's not even $9.99 or $8.99 or $7.99 starting off our big Saturday sale show. So right, and it's going to be only $777. And as is the case with all these gold quartz, it's one only and it's gone. Congratulations. So next up, we get to our fabulous Molly Garnet. This has been popular of late too. It's 8766, and this has got that really pretty green golden kind of color, like a chartreuse color where it doesn't really look like many other gems. And it's item number on this one, 8766, and it's an east-west set. Oval stone, and let us know what requests you have. We're helping out with requests already, and so you see how quickly things are going to go. That's going to carry on throughout the show, so dial in early when you see something you love. Always the best way to shop and not miss out, because that can be disappointing when you miss out on one of a kind, especially like a 82-point Molly Garnet, like 21 points in diamonds with that, so that you're going to get that cutout design, the east-west set, kind of a slightly dome-style mounting, but with cutouts as well, so it's really comfortable. We can also do white, yellow, or rose gold here. We're going to try to make that happen on as many pieces as possible, and there's a lot of, again, there'll be a couple limitations here and there, but not many, so you still get to choose your very favorite. And this is not even going to be $1,000. I'm so excited we have this, especially given that it's so affordable, and it's a great way to try a Molly Garnet, which is a little more distinctive, unique, that you know, distinguishes the country it's from. But what's typically a brown stone, it has a lot of brown and orange to it, is really pretty when you get these pops of neon. It's most reminiscent in my mind of a spine, where you get those neon colors and it's the greens and the yellows together like you see there. It's not $9.99. Boy, we're taking it real low. And this is where, again, slightly domed, but doesn't sit up too high off the hand. Really great cutout detail. I find this ring more of like a glamorous everyday casual because it's got the diamonds and some interesting details, but not over the top where you can't, you know, wear it every day or during the day. So we love that versatility too, but it's not even $888 or $777 or $699. We're going to make this one really, really affordable. And how about this? A really crazy value at $688 if you'd like it. Just the ultimate blowout price for you on a great looking Molly Garnet where it's got the yellows and the greens together, that punch of neon that we love, very brilliant and bright. And this is how we do it, $688. So really huge value there. We'll give that 30 seconds. Then don't forget Peridot's on the way. So many museum pieces we're going to sprinkle through the show that are going to surprise you, I think, because they're very unusual for what we even typically see. And we are no stranger to the museum pieces here. So we're really looking forward to sharing all of them with you today on the show. And if you have requests, get them in. Yes. Hi, Sandra. Did Sandra pick up the gold quartz? And where's Sandra calling from? Thank you, Sandra, so much for being with us right here bright and early and ready to shop. And she got that gold quartz. I love it. CO? Yeah, that's Colorado. Yeah, all right. Sandra, hi. Thank you so much. And who'd you hear from, Will? You were already talking to somebody? What's that? A request? Oh, really? And is there something I can look for? Oh, okay. It's something we don't have? Oh, it's already sold. Oh, bummer. What was it? Yeah, but what was the piece? Because maybe I have something for Susan that's kind of like it. We have a pretty big inventory, Will. Maybe I could find something. Oh, I remember it. Bypass style. Yeah. Well, that would be a tough one. We can always check and see, but I don't, Susan, have anything probably like that at this point. I know those baguette pieces have been going very quickly, but thank you, Susan. And again, always good to check and see if your favorite piece is still available. And that's a good idea. Maybe it will be. And, you know, if it's that meant to be moment, we've got a couple pink diasporas. I know those have been going quickly, so we're going to see a few of those. All right, let's keep carrying on. We've got a really, really, really special. I feel like maybe we need to show this on the early side because it's so affordable. It's one of those where if you think about museum pieces, and usually it's not the kind of thing where if we have a museum piece, it's not going to be the kind of thing that we have like 10 people miss out on because museum implies a certain level of rarity that would incur a certain amount of price tag. There's an exception here. And I already mentioned this to you, but I need to say it up front. We're 9 minutes into the show. This is going to fly. There's just no other value I've ever had like this. We're about to see one of the largest alexandrites that we've had on the show. And that's saying something because every now and then there's been the big stones like a 4 carat and a 5 carat. I've had a bigger stone even as well. But they come with a hefty price tag, tens of thousands of dollars right here on this show. What we're about to see is item number 9619, and this is a GIA certified stone. It's almost 2.5 carats, which I think we know this is one of those stones that if you're able to get even just a 1 carat size, when you hit that 1 carat level in the world of alexandrites, you've hit the jackpot. What's happening here is 2 carats 38 of a cushion cut square, clean as can be, bright, beautiful stone, color changing still. Of course, this is what alexandrite is really all about and why it gets so really special and rare is that color changing phenomenal ability. But a 238 piece that is not going to, I was fully expecting to see a $60,000 or $70,000 price tag, especially considering it does have a GIA cert to go along with it. So if you are a collector, if you are somebody who loves a really important stone, if you want a big time alexandrite because maybe you are into bigger gems, but you know with this particular gem, it doesn't happen all that often where you're going to get a really, really incredible size. Well, this is it. So I'm just going to make sure you are ready to go because this one will, I think it's going to shock you. It shocked me as far as where this value goes. It's even going to show you the color change. Now, this is not going to be that Brazilian stone. This one is that Sri Lanka material that is really special because it goes from a little different from blue-green to red. It's more of, well, they describe it at GIA as a yellow-green to a brown-yellow. So it's a little different color change because every origin, there's more than one origin in alexandrites, and every origin, as is typical with gems, gives you a little different characteristic. And with alexandrite, it's about the colors and the color changing that takes place. So we're going to see this one together, and I would not wait because it's just super affordable. This is really taking a stone that I will be honest, we've had 1 carats that just are not sold at this price tag. 1 carats typically can go for more. So the bright clarity, the clean, and it almost is similar in the color here. Look at this, green. Oh my goodness, it reminds me so much of, well, it's sparkling, number one, which is not something alexandrites typically do, which is why it gives me such a green diamond, chameleon diamond kind of vibe. So it's beautiful to start, despite what it's going to do when it's exposed to a different light. But it's item number 9619. It's a 238 cushion cut square. It has a full 1 carat 36 in diamonds. This is a mounting we reserve for only the really, really special pieces. The last time we had this mounting, it was with a really important yellow diamond, for example. So it's a mounting we only see with the best. I'm going to pop in the cert from GIA. This is not, I'm sorry, the other labs are great too. There are labs all around the world that do great certificates and they're worthy as well. But the GIA, there's nothing quite like it. So let me show you. This is going to be, when you get a GIA cert with a colored stone, it's actually oriented different than the diamonds. The diamonds are more north to south. This is the east to west. But I want to start here because this is what we can't show you on TV is the color change. So what you're seeing here is fluorescent light on the left and then incandescent light on the right. So it's still a color changing alexandrite. Then we go into the 238. 6.9 by 7.1 is the cushion cut. So again, very, very close to perfectly square. It reads as such. Modified brilliant cut squares. It's a transparent stone. Yes, it is, because it's got that really special sparkle and brilliance to it. Very few inclusions that you can even see. And then yellow green to brown yellow, chrysoberyl, alexandrite, and of course that report is coming with your piece. So nice to have. So you get that GIA cert, and we have the one, and we're going to blow it out right now. There's a reason it's here this early as I try it on for you, because we should be getting $69,999, and I will not. This is what it looks like on. Take a look at how vivid and bright, sparkling and beautiful it is. And that's just a larger overall ring as well with that carat 36 in the diamonds you have. So super, super well done. And that fact it's got mostly green, but then when you see it move around and the light hits it, it's going to flash a little bit of extra yellow to it. And you're not even paying $10,000 for a 238 alexandrite today. If we have a collector who's loving the big alexandrites, now is the time to be dialing. Not after you see the price reduced, because it is going under $10,000, and I promise you it will fly. It's not even $99.99. This is just what collector dreams are made of. It's what we do. This is what we do. I get this comment a lot when people receive their jewelry and they think, wow, I never thought I would own a piece of this stature. You name it, Tanzanite, yellow diamonds, big paraibas, whatever it is. These are collectible stones that are not even readily available to the masses or really even at your finest jewelry stores. That's how rare they are when they are one of a kinds, and we're not even asking for $99.99. So this is the time to jump in. Collectors know that some of the best values come out here early in the show, so that, again, it gives you guys, the ones who are really the super fans, gives you first dibs, gives you that big grand opportunity where you're not spending $9,000 either. And this is why it's going to go so quickly. All you have to do is dial. You're not spending $9,999. This is one of those values. It just could not be better. I hope you're on the phone lines, or at least getting dialed in right now, because this is never going to last. It's a beautiful, beautiful stone. I love the clarity that you're getting of it. We love that beautiful spark it has. The fact it's 100% color changing, and it's not $9,000, $8,000, $7,000, or even $6,000, and it is not even $59.99. This is unheard of value on a big alexandrite. When we've had these origins with a bigger size like this and GIA certs, and they go for $100,000 plus right here on this show. So do not wait. When we're under $6,000 already, the cert is done. That was on the loose stone. This stone, the first order of business when this stone arrived was to get it to Carlsbad, which is the campus, that main headquarters of GIA, to have this stone evaluated. And this is why, because it's so important. We see a fraction of our stones, all of them important, but a fraction of our stones are actually evaluated and certified by GIA. So it tells you something right off the bat when you have one that is, and this is not even $59.99. The very first caller can take it, and you're even changing the gold color if you want to. So you can go with the yellow gold, or you can go with the rose gold if you prefer, but it's not even $59.99. Hurry, hurry, hurry. I'm going to make it less than $5,000, and we're going to say goodbye to it. It's $49.99 for a 238 GIA certified 100% color change alexandrite. Take a look at it. That's going to be a one only, and you're changing the gold as well. So huge, huge value right here. It is, yes, it is gorgeous, and yes, it is rare. And it is, yeah, one of our bigger collectors just said to me in a message, it is gorgeous. Absolutely is. And yet $49.99 makes it really, really, really affordable as well. It's not a stone that should be affordable, but here we go. So let me know who's got it. That should be gone. You got it. Who got it, by the way? Do you know yet? Who? Verda. Thank you so much. Enjoy it. Congrats on that one. Okay, so I'm going to get to an opal here. It's 005. Yeah. Without even a proper background or light environment, check this out. Thank you so much on the alexandrite. You will love it. And this is special too. Item number 0059 is our carat 22 lightning ridge black opal. It's got 53 points in the diamonds in the double halo. And yes, I realize we need to give it even a little bit more room because it is a towering piece. And yes, a 122 that's looking a lot bigger than that. You'll see that on full display, but check it out. It's a great looking stone. It's that beautiful pear shape, all the colors you could ever ask for. Very much of a blue base, and then let's move it around. It's a natural black opal through and through, as all of our stones are. We do not offer doublets or triplets, which is sometimes the only way you would actually get a color or colors this vibrant, is when you have a little extra help to your opal. But this is natural through and through, and what a great example of a stone being water-based as it is, looking so much bigger than it actually weighs. So take that carat 22 with a little, grain of salt, as they say. But 53 points in the double halo. We have got one, and that is outstanding. And you think with this size, and oh, did you love when I kind of inadvertently blocked the light there? That's going to help see a little bit more, just a bit more of the true color that you're going to get when this stone is in person, because obviously the hot lights and the bright lights are not what opals necessarily need or crave, but this is where you get a huge value. Now we're going to change the gold on this one too if you want to, but look at that under gallery. Doesn't even really need to be there, but I always love looking at this from the side and from the back, because this basket is really formed in such a really special way where you can say, look at that, tiered up just a little bit where it goes up to the middle. It's that really kind of solid vaulted kind of basket work that you have, and it's going to be going on the hand here so you can see the size. We can do the white, the yellow. There's a lot more color than you're seeing here. I just picked it up, and in that process of taking it from wheel to hand, it really gets away from the light for a brief moment where it feels like it's in normal lighting, and I'll tell you, there are a lot of colors and a lot of intensity to the color that you're not seeing. So it's always like you're taking a little bit of leap of faith when you're shopping the opals. Just know that they're going to be so much more powerful and impactful in person. But this is not even $4,999. If I just made a $238 Alex for that price, we got to do better on everything. And that's what today's about. So instead of $49 or $39 or $29 or even $19.99, we're going to blow out this one of a kind here, brand new, and give you a huge value that's going to take it lower than $19.99 for one caller. Get ready, because it's coming back up close. And yet there were bright yellows. I can't find the yellows here. I cannot find a way to show you the yellows here on camera, but the second I pick it up and take it away, I see it go completely bright like canary yellow. So it's really special, but it's not 19 or 18, 17 or 16. This is what it's all about. Big value here. Already going to keep, it's opal. It's opal of the best top tier quality. You don't see these very often. This is what's so special. They're always one of a kind. Nobody else is going to have an opal ever like yours. And that is a beautiful thing when you get this kind of level of quality and you're not even paying $1,699. Big value, $1,599 on the 122. That looks like 4 times the size, right? And then go ahead, Jason. Did you have a question, comment, Jason? Jason, you looked like you were trying to get my attention. Are we? Oh, we're good. Okay. So, all right. So that is going to be $1,599, and then we're going to be moving right along. Got a lot to show you here, and there's a lot of wheels. We're going to see a wheel an hour at least, and we've got those 2 big Tanzanites, which I cannot wait to show you. 15, if you can handle a 15 carat. We've got the 1 emerald cut with paraibas, which, ooh la la, very, very high end. And then we have a round with the white diamonds. That's going to be here as well. But let me tell you, this opal's got to be gone at that price tag. Look at the colors through and through and from the sides. And again, so much more than you're even able or capable of seeing here on television is the color. It just gets so much more vibrant and bright and beautiful. So take advantage of that one. It's a huge moment to get an opal if you are a fan of the best, because I know opals can usually be, they usually leave a little something to be desired. Sometimes it's tough to get opals that give you anything more than just a kind of a hazy, milky white appearance. So when you get something like this, where you're seeing so much red and hot pink, then the blues and the greens, the lavenders, but also those bright yellows that you can't quite see yet, but they're there. So that's a really special look. Now, I'm loving this one. We have a very large cat's eye alexandrite, so already seen an Alex. But let's go to that cat's eye alexandrite double phenomena in such a pretty mounting. Look at this. This is fun. And it's a heavier mounting than you would think maybe by looking at it. I was struck by it, and this is perfect. Just a really fun, whimsical way. Take an unusual stone. I love when designers do this and take an unusual stone and give it a little bit of it also designer mounting, something you haven't seen a million times over. This is 9695 is the item number. The opal is still here if you want it, so keep calling. And then here's 18 karat gold. Well, that's a part of why it felt so heavy there. Was expecting one thing and then was, you know, pleasantly surprised with the weight and the feel because it's 18 karat solid gold. It's in the white gold only here, and that is with a 185 oval, perfectly defined. I don't think you could ask for a better cat's eye alexandrite, which is dual phenomena. Now this is where it is a blue green, and then it'll go to a subtle red purple, but you still have always present in that stone, no matter what light you're in, whether that's fluorescent or incandescent, no matter what color the stone is looking, it's going to always have that chatoyancy right up front that goes right down vertically in the stone. Now it's 42 points in diamonds. It's a little bit of a bow design, so a really cool way to do a designer stone. This is like Mother Nature gets all couture here, right? I look at it that way. Sometimes Mother Nature has a great, you know, there's a lot of classic stones out there that are, you know, produced at a really high level, but then there are those stones that really are anomalies in our world that, in this case, we call phenomena as kind of those anomalies where they do something extraordinary with light. But in this case, you're getting one of those extra rarities where it's 2 phenomena. I mean, it really is. So there's just, again, very few stones can give you 1 phenomenon. To have 2 in the same stone makes it even more impressive, and that's what this is about. So subtle color change. It's not maybe as glaring as when you get a faceted alexandrite alone, but with that cat's eye that's always present. I think it's really giving you always something intriguing and special and different to look at, and always makes it that piece that's a great designer addition to your jewelry wardrobe. And with that 42 points in diamonds, kind of a unique east-west, right? Takes that cat's eye, which is going north to south. Love the directional aspects of this, but really filling up the finger as you wear it, because the beautiful ties of the bow are going to go really directly across the hand. I'll try it on for you. It's great feel with that 18 karat gold. It's in the white only. Remember that. You saw the finishing that it has with that designer insignia, and that's what it looks like on. And you can see, even when you go further away, that cat's eye doesn't go anywhere. You see that very strongly. The cat's eye is going to show up and show through and look amazing for you, but it's not even going to be this $59.99. So here are two phenomena in one. The diamonds will continue down the shoulders of the ring beneath that bow design as well. And yet it's not even going to be $59.49 or $39.99. This is how we do these one-of-a-kinds for you. And really, truly, I don't think we've had much in the world of cat's eye alexandrites that has been able to stick around. And that's because you know and understand the rarity. And when we price them too low, as we do, that's what it's all about. It's not $39. It's not $29.99. And here we go. It is going to be only $1,999 if you'd like it. So a huge value on our cat's eye alexandrite double phenomena, and excited to bring that to you. Don't forget there's a big Peridot deal coming up in about 5 minutes. We're not going to wait too long on the Peridot because I know you guys love when we bring out the Peridot, and this stone is one of our best yet. Got a quick wheel to show you on this Saturday as we get ready to shop and save, but of course that is $19.99. That's a really special stone, big size too. At a carat 85, you don't readily see nearly 2 carat cat's eye alexandrite, so that's really exciting. Love to see that. And here we go, last call, last chance. This is it, and we are really excited about it. So call us and then we'll help you out with that one. Let's get to our quick wheel that we have, which is on the way, and yet you're going to see a lot. There's quite a bit of jewelry, and all of it's quite a bit larger, so let's keep that in mind as we start here with still, I don't know how or why, I thought the Sembarn was gone. We are really looking at a beautiful, bright, lot of cranberry fuchsia colors to that Sembarn garnet. One of my favorites. I own a ring just like this in my own collection. Wear it a lot. I wear it on my index finger, so think about sizing opportunities because of the open oval design in diamonds. Really fun, sits low profile, but it's a really fun way to stack and create and, you know, really wear rings across the hand, which is very now. That's our radiant cut in the amethyst, which we don't see a lot. I've got one cameo piece in the inventory, and it's right there in that yellow gold. And then we also do have a stunning, this is a big Tahitian pearl. And I know we've done this design with a golden pearl as well and a pink pearl. Now it's time for the Tahitian with all those beautiful peacock tones. It's got the blues and the greens, and I can't decide here. You know what? This one may go in the middle just because it is so large. Now, watch how it kind of falls forward a little bit. That is a testament to that size of that pearl and just the width of the band. But remember, when you have it on, which you'll see, it's going to sit beautifully and centered, but I know this is a very large pearl, so it kind of tends to lean a little forward, and there's no way to stop it. And then we have another, this is a really cool design. It's a patriotic design that we have for you. So I'll move this right up front because we also have the star design here, which is actually going to be, so see, I told you, they're all big rings. So it's a difficult wheel to set up just because everything in it is so large, but we have this really special star design, which is done in rubies and sapphires and diamonds, but the stars are going to align right down the middle of your finger so that they go right down to create that vertical kind of elongation, which is such a beautiful effect. And then we've got all of these great values. They are coming down to one low price, and we've got a little special sale going on. So a sale Saturday with a lot happening. And of course, this is where you've got to let me know quickly which one you like. We're going to change gold color on anything except for two. This is going to be the star design, has to stay in the white gold. So that one stays with that patriotic look. And then we have the cameo, which is right on the other side. This one stays in the yellow gold. That, by the way, is blue agate, but it's some of the best, most beautiful carving I have seen. It's really creating a depth and a dimension, which is very difficult to do. Think about that for a second. How this is done by lapidaries are amazing. We know lapidaries who are gem cutters are really skilled and really amazing at what they do. And it takes an incredible amount of patience and precision and practice to be able to do really good gem cutting. But on this level, when you're starting to carve cameos and you're working with a natural gem or a natural shell or a natural what have you, talk about a next level of designer aspect. I mean, you're talking about you have to be an artist, right? You have to actually create that. I couldn't paint that with a paintbrush and canvas, let alone carve it with tools out of a natural gem like blue agate that is creating the depth and the color and the ombre effect and that ethereal look you're getting. So that's a one only, and I know we always get a lot of love for our cameo designs when they're here. So a lot of one onlys up here. Let me know which one you like. We're going to blow them out. You know, that's the job here, right? That's what we got to do. It's a Saturday, it's a sale event, it's April Fool's Day. The idea is we're not going to play any bad tricks. Some of those could be, you know, a little bit a little bit dicey. You never know how they're going to be received. So we're just giving you big values where it's just the idea is to say, what's going on here? Is this for real? Because that's what you should ask all day. I've already seen some things like some of those where you're, oh yeah, it's April Fool's Day. Yeah, that's not real. You're going, okay, this pricing, it is. So that's what we're doing, a big sale event where it's just going to let you believe that we could not be serious, but we are. So are you ready? We've got all these one-of-a-kinds here. They're all one price. They're not even going to be $1,000. I'll tell you right now, at $9.99, every single one of those would go. I think that is an easy deduction to make, right? $1,000, no problem. We're going lower than that. So it's going to be a major free-for-all. We already have 5 different people on the phone lines here, so I would not wait if I were you, because you know we got people like yourself who know the values. So if it's going to be one of those amazing blowouts, you know they're all going to fly. We got some really special rings up here. You may even want to take 2 or 3 different varieties because they're all so distinctive and different. So how about we take them lower? Because are we at April Fool's level pricing yet? Are we at that, I mean, $9.99, I do on wheels, and that's good, but we want to make it that, are you serious kind of value? It's not even $9.99. Take a look at all these, because we're going to get them out the door. They're all going to go, and yet they're not even up. Let's do even better than $9.50 or $9.49. We're super busy already. Come on in. Don't want you to miss them. Don't want you to wait. And look what's up here. Zambaran and amethyst. We hardly ever see that. This Tahitian pearl is a 12-millimeter Tahitian. That's a big deal. Yes. Thank you. Who got the black opal? Cindy got it? Thank you, Cindy. Our pear-shaped black opal is gone. And now we're going to do better than even $9.49 or $8.99 or $8.88. Oh, I love this wheel. I would take, there's a whole list I have off this wheel that I would be taking advantage of right away. And yet it's not even $888 or even $799 for anything up here. That's a 12-millimeter natural Tahitian pearl. This is not a cultured pearl. This is a Tahitian pearl. And it's got all the colors you look for, and it's perfect. I mean, it does not have any issue with the nacre. It's perfectly round. We're crazy busy on the phone lines. I've got all the carat weights, and we'll try them on as you dial. And keep in mind, there's a 370 Royal Zambaran one only. There's a beautiful 45 points in diamonds in this open oval design, which looks incredible in the hand. Our cameo's already verifying. They're not even $7.99. This is what it's all about. Huge values. Which one do you like, Jalen? Tell me. I love that one too. That's the oval. That's the 45-point diamond ring, $99.07. I'll tell you what, they're not even $7.99 a piece. This is huge. And let me try this one on for you, because this is the one that's already being discussed by many. Look at the size, though. See what I mean? These are not small rings. I have a ring that is identical, except I bought it at a designer, and I'm telling you right now, they don't even do VS diamonds, and I paid more. So instead of giving $7.99 a chance here, let's blow them out, make them $777 while they last for anything on this wheel, and that one should be gone. Which one do you like, Allison? Can I try a different one on for you? You like the oval too? Everybody loving the oval? I love it too. 45 points in diamonds and solid gold, and it just, again, you saw it on, looks so much better on than it does off. Which one? Cameo. That's yellow gold only. Is that okay, Will? All right, so 151 just sold. Let me show it to them on the hand. This one's gone. 10 by 12 millimeter cameo, 26 points in diamonds. That is spoken for. Look at that blue coloring. I love it. From a distance, it has a glow about it. It's opaque material, but it has this glow. Super stunning. So congrats on the cameo. And that's, again, yellow only. Jason, any questions on that wheel? All right, so let me know. We've got about 2 minutes, and then we're going to see them all out of here. And actually, I can move them around a little bit, too, so we can go ahead and take a little closer look. We can come in a little closer. This is like our jewel tone section over here on the left with that cranberry red pink fuchsia of the Zambaran, the amethyst as well. What about that patriotic ring in, oh, by the way, the stars and that whole ring in the back, that's 18 karat gold. So right here, 14K, this is all 18 karat solid gold. So that would be our only 18 karat gold option on the wheel. That's tremendous to spend $777 and to get rubies, sapphires, and diamonds in 18 karat solid gold. That is not making any sense, but here we are. It's not supposed to make sense today, right? That's the whole idea. So here we go. Final call, 777. Let's give it 2 minutes. The diamond ring is very popular. I'm going to show you. Let me see if I can pop that on a middle finger or an index finger, because that's how I wear my own. This one's a 6, but I'm going to try anyways to at least put it on the middle fingers. Look at, again, how low profile this sits, so you don't have any worries about wearing it even a little bit further away, like on the outskirts of the hand, like a middle finger or index finger ring. That's how I wear my own version of this, and that's a great look. So look at how pretty, much prettier on. And it doesn't have that straight across band. I love how the band gets a little curve to it, so it's meeting on either side of the oval, which is really nice. It's a nice little designer aspect there. And we have 90 seconds left. Did you take the open oval? The open oval, very popular, and luckily we have all the gold colors there. So we do have the white, the yellow, and the rose gold on that one, so that's the good news with the open oval. It's very popular. Nobody's asked about the 12mm Tahitian, so maybe it just means you don't need to see it on to get a sense of the size here. Look at this, oh, beautiful, round, 12mm pearl. That also has 39 points in diamonds for $777. Who got the cameo, Will? Pamela? Pamela, thank you, Pamela. What about you, Jason? Any questions on this wheel before we go? Okay, so we're all set. All right, are we really going to leave 4 of our 5 or 5 of our, well, I know the oval ring is going very, very quickly, so that one, we just have a little bit of quantity there. But what's up with the Zambaran? 370 Zambaran? A 370 Zambaran for $777, and it's here. And I know that the Zambarans have different tones to them. That is one of the brightest and best we've seen in the Zambaran garnet. 370 piece. I love that one. $777, brand new discount. The amethyst. It's a radiant cut. It's giving you purples. It's kind of like what the Zambaran does. Purples, reds, and blues. This is more like red, pink, purple, and blue, color shifting. This is more amethyst that's got such an intensity, tends to show off different colors from that stone at different angles and different facet points, and yet everything up here. And you know what? I'm going to move them in, just show them close up. Can't leave them here. Cannot leave them here. And I think for our patriotic lovers, or just, again, if you like the star motif, or if you want a piece for 4th of July and beyond, this is it. Let me just show you with graphics, because it's 18K solid. And I really want you to see it, because if it's still here, that's on me. 9826 is the number. I just really want you to see it, know that there's a lot going on in the gold, which is 18K, the rubies, the diamonds, and, oh, you've got it. Oh, can I try it on for him? So this just sold, and it's as is in the white gold, so that one's gone. That's 9826, Will, on that one. So we'll just show each one that we have left up close and personal so you can see it. This one just sold. Let's go back to our wheel. I'll show the Zambaran next, which is our beautiful 370. Go ahead, Jalen. Right. Right. Oh. Sounds like a personal question, doesn't it? What'd you tell her? What'd you tell her? You said yes? Oh, really? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right, Jalen. Item number is 0017. Sorry, Jalen. You're just making me laugh. Who was that? Karen? From where? Hi, Karen. Thank you, Karen. All right, so our stars are gone. I just had to show this up close. 370 is the Zambaran garnet. That's so funny. This is going to be the 370 with 14 points in diamonds, and that's a halo that goes through the cutout detail and design. All right, who got the star ring? It's back? What happened? You can't send stars back. You can't do that. Oh, really? Who was it? So Mary, she's going to give someone else gets the stars? Okay, so the stars are here if you want them. Was it the 18 karat gold? 18K, guys, on the stars. They're still here. Now we're going to show you each and every piece we have left up close and personal. Oh, really? Hi, Karen. Thank you. So here we go with the 370, the 14 points in diamonds, and we can change the gold on this one as well. So white, yellow, rose gold, and it's 777. We'll show the amethyst. We'll show the diamond ring, and the pearl needs a little love too. So just a few seconds with that one. That should be gone. Gorgeous royal Zambaran. Here it is on the hand. I just love it because it's a little brighter than some. Starts with more of the red and the cranberry color, more so than the purple. Remember, this stone, that name Zambaran actually means purple. So it's supposed to be a purple garnet. And this one, that's why I pointed out, looks more like a rubellite to start because it's got so much of that red. And I say to start because it's still going to give you, as you move it and see it in different lights, sometimes it gives you more purple, sometimes more blue. But that is a great looking 370 Zambaran, 777. Let's show also up close the really special pearl. This is a Tahitian pearl, and I think it's really important to see a pearl up close because It's like a diamond in a sense, even though it's not a transparent stone and it's not a brilliant stone. It's giving you a totally different look. It's about seeing all the details up close so you can really appreciate the quality. And this stone is amazing. 3107. It's a 2 or a 12 millimeter stone. So that is a whopping size that you get in that perfect round you're seeing there from the side profile as well. Really a flawless, smooth nacre about it. It's got those little leaves, and those leaves are kind of floating among this whiter split shank that's done in white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold for you, and that's 39 points in diamonds, and that's also 777. So a great looking pearl, and what you want out of your black pearls is for it to be more than just one color. Pearlescence and beautiful glow is really important in a pearl. It's part of what we judge pearls on, many things. We want the bigger size. We want them perfectly round in their ideal nature. We want the nacre to be smooth, and that's what you're seeing here. So huge value at 777. And then what do we have left? The amethyst to show you, and the oval diamond ring, of course, that has been very popular. So here's the amethyst, just a close-up look at this really special radiant, and how, yes, those are blues coming through. And that is the natural beauty of having an overly saturated, really, I shouldn't say overly, you can't really get overly saturated. It's just giving you the neons. So 284 is the item number on our 3.5 carat radiant cut amethyst with the diamond weight at 46 points, and a huge value there in white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. So if you have any questions, and the star ring is back too. So if you want the stars in that 18 karat gold design, well, that's here too. So we'll show that one more time. Jason, yes. Stars are now gone again. So that's 9826, and only as is in the white gold, which of course was 18K. And this is the 3.5 carat radiant cut amethyst with the 46 points in the diamonds. So huge value there. And then we've got a last call. And then I will pop in that open oval diamond ring that I love so much, that's already been popular, but we're lucky enough to have a little bit of quantity on the oval diamond ring. Look at that. And I'll try on the amethyst while we're at it. So this is the amethyst, which of course would be beautiful in the yellow gold and the rose gold as well. Those are bigger diamonds individually. I mean, not bad to get almost a half carat in diamonds in the pave on either side. $777 only on the amethyst. So 777. And then we're going to go right back down to our wheel, take a look at our 45 points in the diamonds in that open oval or oven, if you just want to combine them for sake of time. But that's going to be 777. All right, who got the stars? Thank you. Mary? Thank you. Yes. I'm sorry, what? Oh, good. Hi, William. Thank you so much. All right, so our Zambaran is verifying, the Tahitian Pearl is verifying, and this is once again, 9907. 45 points in diamonds in the open oval design that looks so beautiful on the hand, and almost a half carat in diamonds yet again. So we love to see it. And that's going to be our wheel. You've now seen each and every one of them up close. We only have 2 items from the entire show so far, 41 minutes in, left available. That's the Molly Garnet we had earlier for $688. The Cat's Eye Alexandrite in that bow design for $19.99. Everything else is gone and spoken for. So here we are. And the wheel, which of course is in process of being sold and spoken for right now. We're getting all those great pieces out the door. So again, congratulations. And here we go. All right, coming up, and we're ready to move on. We've got a beautiful 2 museum pieces in Tanzanite. We've got our 15 caraters. They're on blowout. I do want to pop in one of our largest Russian demontoids remaining. We have a carat 97. We're going to see in a beautiful double tone bridge. So this is the 45 points in the open oval design. Hey, and I'll flash this too, since the museum is open this Saturday morning. I really wanted to show you this because, simply put, it's the very best paraiba we have left. And even if you were so, I know, it just makes my heart aflutter. This is one of the best. And I'm not just talking about here now, because we don't have that many here now. I'm talking about retroactively. If you look at what we've had over the last, I can speak for the last nearly 7 years here at TVON, and all the incredible paraibas we have had on this show, there is not a stone that is able to top what we are seeing here today. 99.68. You can just say, show me the best paraiba. You could be in a museum right now. If they had a paraiba, I would feel very comfortable setting this stone beside said museum grade paraiba that's on display and not for sale. And I don't know how you get any better. I don't think it would be possible to see or find or look at a stone any better than this one is. because it's got everything. And as somebody who collected these stones from early on when they were first readily available to the public, which was really the early 2000s, right? And they were a lot more affordable then than they are now, because that was when there was still a little production going on, not in Brazil, but in Mozambique and Nigeria. 3 sources ever, all completely gone. There has not been a stone, and I know this is not going to be for the faint of heart, it's not inexpensive, but for what this is. And it comes down to that thing with gems where ultimately if the stone is mined out and there's very little out there, it comes down to when you see the best stone, and if you are a real stickler for quality, and you see a stone like this, you can't wait. This is usually where the collectors go crazy. You put it in an auction house, you have all the most wealthy collectors in the world dueling each other out, battling and bidding and outbidding and spending whatever it takes to get it, because you're not going to see another one. That's really what this comes down to. Here's our one. We're not putting it on an auction where everyone's bidding against each other. We're just saying, let's give you a big value. And what a day to bring it out. 9968 is exactly 2.5 carats. Private collection, you better believe it. It only came out of that private collection because I've been telling you, the newer stones that we've been able to acquire, that we've had access to, are literally 25 times more than what we typically sell them to you for. So it doesn't make a lot of sense to go in the wholesale world and buy another one and bring it to you and have the prices be just so far and away above what they've been historically, because we get really accustomed to seeing the same values. And so instead of doing that, and I've had a 97 pointer of late. My 97 pointer was $13,000 for a 97 pointer. I'm sorry, it's not what we're accustomed to. It's not what we're used to. This is why we pulled this special stone, which has been in a private collection for over 38 years. And it's here in this bridge mounting with a carat 28 in diamonds. Take a look. It's got everything and everything to the max. This is not about a little bit of glow. This is not about a little bit of neon. It's about the very best. Here it is. And yet it's 2.5 carats, so it's huge. It's showing off the gorgeous clarity by saying, let's prop it up in a bridge and then see the diamonds through it a bit, and then get that amazing, look at this, from every angle. I mean, you cannot get enough of it. And 2.5 carats and 128 in diamonds every which way. Just had to show it to you. It's best of the best. This is what the museum stones look like. This is, well, if they can get this high level, this is what the textbooks would photograph. This is what you would see featured on a cover of a coffee table book. I know, because I have one, because it was gifted to me by a customer here, and I have it proudly displayed in my living room coffee table. And guess what? The cover is exactly this color. The stone that is featured on the cover is this color. It is just the ultimate best of the best. And you know what I'm going to do here? We're going to try it on, and we're going to give you a chance to own it. And it's supposed to be $71,699. And you know what? That's not bad at all, because we quote $60,000 and $70,000 a carat in the real world. Per carat, this could be the price you spend for 1 carat. Times it by 2.5, then you're up there in that big time, $250,000 range for a ring like this, easily. Look at the light rippling through that stone, the saturation level, the neons. It's not even $71,000, and this is no joke. This is really happening. And we're going to blow it out today and give it some thought. I'll tell you, this is what's rare. Look at that wheel is glowing, that same perfect blue-green neon color we love to see. So that's telling you something there, that you've got amazing life to that stone. It's not even going to be, this is crazy, it's not even $50,000. It's for one color only. It's the ultimate best, and I would really recommend, if you have been waiting for the perfect stone, they do not get better. We don't have anything else that is going to rival this. There is not a better neon, a better clarity, a better size. You get it all. There is not one single downfall, not one sacrifice or concession you make if you pick this up and purchase this stone. And of course, beautifully set in mounting, ready to wear. It's not even going to be $50,000 or $40,000 or $30,000. This is not $29,999. What can I tell you? I have collected these stones for years. We've all watched collectively the industry change and the values increase on this material, and yet you're not even spending $30,000 to get a true one-of-a-kind. Nobody else is offering it. At this point, we know about the gem trade shows that are mostly, what are they doing? They're holding on to it. Nobody is even letting this material go. Nobody's even putting it up for sale. This is your chance to pick it up. It's not even $29,000, $25,000, or $20,000. 2.5 carat, incredible stone. If you are a real, true, you want the best. You're not willing to concede 1 iota. This is the piece to own. It's $19,999 for a 2.5 carat, just everything you want, perfection in a stone. Take a look at it. It's perfect paraiba, and it's $19,999 today. So that is going to be something to think about, and collectors will know that is going to be a huge value. And then we've got plenty more of those. The museum, like I said, we brought out everything, all of our best of the best for the museum. I just can't get over this. And for 20 grand, it's just not, I know I hate to say this because I'm respectful of the fact that that is not pocket change, but you know what? It is nothing for a stone like that. Nothing. Okay, so I'm really excited about what we have coming up at the top of the hour, but we're still 10 minutes away. And I wanted to show the Peridot. Told everybody we showed the Peridot here. I just got carried away with that paraiba. So it's Peridot time. And we're going to look at item number 328. And this one, again, thoughtful, considerate. It's really special, and nothing else in our inventory at all like it. But check this out. This is the Peridot. So we go from paraiba to Peridot and show you one of the brightest and beautiful. And the reason we get a million requests for it is because maybe I think you guys know when you see Peridot out there, is it a little lackluster, like literally lacking luster? That's what it typically does. It can be very hazy and cloudy, and yet it's a classic stone that we all tend to know, but you don't see a lot of options that look like this. So it's a rare occasion that we bring one out. It's 14 karat white, yellow, or rose. We have a 3.5 carat in the round, but then gave it a little bit of a nice dichotomy with the way that the shape of the mounting itself and the diamonds around it are actually more squared off. So you get an 85-point diamond weight, and it's that split shank on the side. Then we pop in a bigger diamond right there in the middle of the split shank also. So you get a little more just decorative look. Doesn't look so empty. It really adds a lot to it. But this is the Peridot we've been waiting for, August birthstone. What you ultimately want your Peridots to look like are those bright, like a neon green, like a lime green, truly, where it almost looks like it's glowing. This is one of the most vibrant stones you'll see. It's really a stone that deals with, and as a rule has a lot of cloudiness or haziness to it, where you see a lot of this appearance where it just looks a little bit kind of flat. It can look like lackluster, right? Where it just doesn't have a lot of pop or brightness to it. And what's so exciting about this one is that it does, and this is why we wait. And we have these long stretches of time where we'll go months on end without seeing Peridot, and that's the reason why. We're just so insistent on having only that top tier level of quality. We're not interested in bringing anything else, and we'll do any gold you want. There's a lot of the bright yellows that come through on this one as well, and then a lot of diamond weight at 85 points. If you're ready, here's what I want to do. After that paraiba, I know we're all a little stunned, right? It feels a little bit like after you have a piece of that level, sometimes it feels a little startling to then get back to reality, because we're all just a little still, I know, in shock and in wow over that 2.5 carat. So what I'd like to do here is say, well, we got a major Peridot. We've got a really beautiful $39.99 price tag because it's a high-end Peridot. And August will be here before you know it. It's the August birthstone. What I'm going to do is we're actually going to put it on the auction block and see what happens with that, so that you can go ahead and save a lot more on your Peridot, get that best of the best, have something that is stand out. I mean, we'll stay here. I'm just going to borrow it and show it on the hand so you can see what it looks like from all the way across the room, because that normally would not be that bright. If it were regular Peridot or really anything else in the gem world, are you going to see it from so far away, from across the room? Are you going to be able to make out that very distinctive lime green color? You can't even really just call it green. It's beyond that. It's bright. It's lively. It's, I think, as we get into summertime months and sunshine and vacation mode and all that, that's a big ring. But it's that fun, lively color that even if that's a step outside the box for you, I think you're really going to be proud and pleased to own it and wear it. But what we're going to do is put it on the auction block, because I know $39.99, maybe not exactly what everyone is familiar with when it comes to Peridot, but just know that's where it should be based on the quality you're getting. Instead, we're going to let you have a crack out of here and make up your own price. And look at that, just sparkling and shining even from a distance away. It's wild. If anything, it reads mostly as a bright, stunning Russian demantoid. That's what it reads as. And I've got big Russian demantoid, but even that is a 2 carat. Nothing like 3.5 carats. So let's go ahead and get you a great look. And again, peridots don't come along that often. You can wait long stretches of time to see them. So I really want to make this possible. And if you're thinking peridot, we really want to make this affordable and easy. And I'm not starting at $2,500 because that's where we should begin any kind of auction on something of this stature. But we're not. No peridot lovers yet. Nobody's calling in yet, saying, finally, peridot's here. I've been waiting. It's not going to be 25. It's not 2,000. I'm going to start at $1,500 and we'll go from there and we'll make it a $25 increment only. If you want to jump in and participate on what you saw from a distance, now they'll show you at the traditional hand shot here. So you can see it just more across the table or across the last angle was more across the room. This is just a little further away so you can really see the size. I love the round set within that squared off shape of that halo design, the split shank and the big diamond in between. And we only have 5 minutes left in this hour. So I'll tell you what, and nobody on the lines to start this at $1,500 in the bright, beautiful, and big size peridot. And these are not inexpensive stones when you're in that level of quality. So something to keep in mind as you think about, oh yeah, I saw Peridot as a great designer. They have a sterling silver version and they get like, you know, $2,000. There's a different level of quality that we provide. It's why we don't see them that often. And we're not even starting at $1,500 because I really want to get this sold before the top of the hour arrives and hour number 2 kicks off. So instead of $1,500, instead of $14, $13, and we are basically below the price of the mounting at this point. So there's that. There's the fact that right now the peridot is free. So you're not even going to spend $13 to get it started or $1,200, or how about this? $1,100's tempting, but I think we're happier with a nice round number like $1,000 to start on our bright, glistening, beaming peridot. The best of the best in that gorgeous electric neon lime green. I'm not going to have a 3.5 carat demontoid, so this is the closest thing. Or if you like green diamonds, or if you like, even if you like emeralds, they're not the same color, but sometimes it can be a real struggle to get a bright color in an emerald. So if you prefer a bright green, go with peridot. Go with a top quality peridot that I know we don't see very often, and we are looking for $1,000 only to get this started with a $25 increment, and that's it. And what I'm going to do is give it 60 seconds while we're verifying. We are verifying. I hope we are. That is too low. I mean, this is just to get the phone lines to ring. Are we still in like stunned paraiba mode there from that last gorgeous 2.5 carat paraiba? It may be, but we're at we're looking for 1,000. Let's see if we've got it. We'll give it 60 seconds, and then before you know it, it's going to be hour number 2. We got a big top of the hour for you, but this one's got to go first. So let's take a look at it and see who is in on this one, if anybody at all. And $1,000 to get it started for a ring that has 85 points in diamonds. Put the peridot aside and think about just the diamond weight that you're getting. Think about that mounting alone. Think about where that stands and what that's all about by itself first. And then you've got the 3.5 carat bright, gleaming, glowing, bright. I mean, that's just a stunning stone. And yet nothing else really gives you quite that power look. So we are, oh boy, we have $1,000. So it means at this point, this is where you don't want to be, with the one and done at such a low open, with nobody fighting over it, nobody coming in to do second, third, fourth bids. And here we are at 1,000 stuck. So we've got the open at 1,000. Thank you so much. We'll find out who that is. But it's already going to be last call. It has to be because we only have a couple minutes left in the hour. So got to run this auction through and make sure we see it through completion here before we move on to our big top of the hour. Although this is top of the hour worthy at this point. Now we're looking at a top of the hour kind of value right here and now. So huge opportunity. And again, anything you want to check on from the first hour, wheeled pieces or that beautiful cat's eye alexandrite we had. All right, Jalen, I got to know, who is the sole one and only bidder? How did they manage to cut off everybody else's phone line here while they're on the line at 1,000? I can't imagine that's our only bidder, but it is. Marissa? So we have $1,000 and we only have one beautiful bidder, and it's gonna go. We have 2 minutes to our top of the hour, so you know what that means. Final 2 minutes to wrap it up. That means at the top of the hour, it's gonna be gone. And we'll get into something else, because certainly it will not be peridot, because that is my only peridot of the inventory right now. They come, they arrive, they go. We have another, it's like 6 months later, we'll have another one. It arrives on the air, it goes. So this is where you are we're way too low. You know that. We only have a $25 increment, so that hopefully makes it easy to jump in and be bidder number 2, 3, 4, 5, what have you. But right now we have one bidder. So it's going, we know that, it's going to get a home here. But we have 2 minutes to get you in so that you can get a chance at this really beautiful peridot as well. Why leave it behind? Why let it stay there when we've got a value like this is? So $1,000, we're looking for $10.25 or more. And we're going to give it 2 minutes because at this point now it's going to just trickle right on over past the top of the hour. That's okay. That's okay. I'm actually kind of hoping that maybe at the top of the hour when people tune in, they'll see this and hustle in, because this has got to be one of the weirder auctions we've seen of late, and that is saying something, because not a piece that should be $1,000, because even the mounting can't be $1,000. So if you like the idea of free peridot in a huge size, in the best quality, this is it right now. Take a look. We'll give it 2 minutes and then we'll sell it. So our last chance right now, last call. Good luck. This is your last final 2 minutes to get in. Then we're going to have our winner. We'll see who it is. Can't wait to find out. And call me now. We're looking for $10.25. Marissa's in the lead at $1,000. Can't believe it. Not supposed to be a one and done bidder auction right there. Not when we start this low. I mean, it's one thing if we started at $2,500 like I was supposed to, but the fact it's starting at $1,000 and we haven't been able to get anywhere since, that's kind of a special deal. Let me try it on one more time. Remember, white, yellow, or rose gold. I would probably stick to either the white or the yellow. I would not. I just think with certain greens, rose gold looks great. But I don't know about the neon lime green this is. I think your best bet is either the white or the yellow, but up to you. It's the freedom you have when you shop here most of the time is to really customize it to your individual taste, and that's important. And so it's customizing, and yet there's no charge for that. It's sizing and, you know, the whole thing, right? Shipping for free. These are the things we love about all the extras and all that luxury you get that's already built into the already luxury of the jewelry itself. So we are looking for $10.25. Let's see if anybody else wants to come on in here at the last 45 seconds. $1,000. $10.25 is what we're looking for. Is anybody verifying $10.25? Allison, are you on this one? Jason on this one? Maybe Will on this one? We got a lot of people calling in, dialing in. We've got now 25 seconds now left to get you connected to us here in the live auction in our phone bank. It's one phone call away. Huge value and opportunity here. Don't wait. Otherwise, what do I have? I can't bring you another peridot like this. I certainly could never bring it. I can't believe we're at $1,000. This is what's so silly about it. It's not a $1,000 mounting. It's not a $1,000 stone yet right now. The whole ring sitting here at $1,000 unless we have $10.25. Let me know. We've got a big top of the hour. Don't forget about that 2.5 carat paraiba. Consider that. Really, really, really special stone. And anybody else on this one? Do we have $10.25 officially? Let's find out. Yes, no? $10.25? Got it? Sold. Congratulations. That's gone. Thank you so much. Are you ready for our top of the hour? Oh, and real quick, let's show you what's coming up in the show. Remember I mentioned a 2 carat yellow diamond at the top of the show? I said there would be a 2 carat natural, brilliant cut oval yellow diamond. There it is. And that is going to be in this show. And we are aiming to set not a TVON record, like a worldwide record on a 2 carat oval yellow. Look how special that is. That is a good one. So that's going to be in the show today. Make sure you stick with us. That'll be item number 9230, and it's a 2 carat oval, brilliant cut. It's a VS. Actually, it's a 201. I cheated at one point. It's a 201. It's a 201 with a carat 36 in that bridge. That's the bridge we saw with the paraiba, by the way, but this time it's in the yellow gold, although it doesn't really matter because it's covered in diamonds. You don't see the gold unless you look from behind, but it's our major, major yellow diamond. That's 9230. So that'll be coming up in the show. 201 plus a carat 36, a big old 3 carat 37 total weight in that designer bridge, and it is going to be happening in this show. So if you're a yellow diamond lover, stay with us. And we've got a request here for you. Thank you. We've got a request. And who's this for? A brand new register. Looking for the, we call it the North Star pendant. So we'll get to that really quickly here. It's 444. I'll start by showing it on the hand so you can see it here. Yes. Well, we've been busy already, guys, and it will continue, especially when we have a piece that is as iconic as this is. 444 is our North Star design. Take a look at that. That's our North Star design that we can do in white, yellow, or rose gold for you, and it's, I'm never sure enough, there it is, 444. 26 points in diamonds, but a lot of gold, and the entire star is built with a bit of a knife edge style. If you're familiar with that, it just means every point of the star and every section has a little bit of like a V shape up to it. So it's giving you a point, and I'll show that to you up close as well. It's a great looking piece. It's got a nice length to it, and we have the yellow, the white, and the rose, and they really did a nice job of creating a different kind of look here, with the actual difference being that there are diamonds and mirror finish gold. There you can see it's 1.5 inches top to bottom. And then we'll show it up close here because I want you to see the way it's designed, because it's not flat. And you can see here that it's done with this beautiful kind of dimension to it. As I'm going to walk around here and zoom back real quick. Well, trying not to leave you nothing to look at, but this is really where knife edge styling, which we usually see as a band style of a ring, this is where you get that look in the mirror finishing of the gold and the diamonds, which then, you know, given the fact they're kind of facing each other, offers a bit of a reflection where you're going to see the diamonds almost multiply, or the look that they are, because of the way that the mirror finishing of the gold will reflect those diamonds. So you have them primarily this side entirely, and then a few different aspects of this side the pave is done. So it's really interesting, and it's dimensional, which is a fabulous way to have a pendant made, because you're seeing, you know, somebody who sees you wearing a pendant is going to see it from all the different angles at different times. But it's white, yellow, or rose. It's a great what in the world is going on? This has been $888 for a while and always popular. It is not $888 today. We're going to make it a whole different price for you and get it a lot lower than even $799 or $777. $699 is really good. I think there may have been one sale event at one point in time where it was actually $699 for like one of those 24-hour deals where that was it. I'm going lower than that today. So you're not even spending, and I wish I had the different gold colors. I do not, but I love that it really looks good in the yellow. I've seen it many, many times in the yellow gold. It's stunning in the yellow as well, but it's not even $699 today. It is $599 only for our diamond pendant, this designer North Star. I can't say the name, but there's a designer who uses this motif a lot. They'll put it underneath stones, where you've got a transparent stone and you'll see this underneath the stone. It's like built into the undergallery of the ring, and then you see that design through it. And those pieces cost a literal fortune. So it's nice to be able to see this design and such a big stature to it for $599 only. And we do have an incredible value coming up after this. And yes, I'm going to bring you what I understand is last call on what is called Limitless links, which is basically it's the largest version of my links ring, but it's solid pave diamonds, solid, all every which way, over halfway around. So we'll see that today too. If you're a diamond lover or you just love the Lauren's Links collection, you've got to see what we're doing today on that one. So let's talk about our Tanzanite deals as well, because I mentioned there are 2 stones that are about 15 carats in size, and they're going to be set up at a great value. So that's for our requester, but hey, anybody can take it. Don't think you have to be the requester to take advantage of that. And there it is from all the different angles again. So you see how we've wedged the pave in there in different angles and different sides, but for $599, take it. All right, coming up, I want to tell you a little bit about what's happening here for our big top of the hour, and I'm glad you're with us today. Happy Saturday, happy April. Glad you're here. We've only got a few short hours left in our show, and doing a lot of sale event pricing, because that's what we do. It's April Fool's Day, so instead of trickery and foolery, we're going to do just some really stinking low prices that just kind of make you wonder how we do what we do. And that's really an everyday question we get, but it's really exciting to go ahead and bring prices down. In a little bit, we'll see a wheel of blue garnets. They're the newer find, the Beckley mine that's in Madagascar. We'll show you some really cool color changing garnets, but I do have, this is my last call in this ring, and it's one of those that is a couple of things. First of all, my very first original design here was called Lauren's Links. Basically the idea of a curb link in a ring, which I know so many of you own at this point. You either own the Lauren's Links or the Lolo's Links or the Little Lolo, or maybe you have all 3. But it's been a collection that has spawned an entire suite of jewelry, from earrings to bangles to pendants to different types of earrings and rings, as you know. But this is that little known, little seen ring that is the ultimate version of, and yet so now, and really what we're seeing designers do a lot of is this really impressive curb links are everywhere. Curb links are hotter than ever, but look at the size of this ring from a distance. This is modeled after the largest original version, which automatically has a lot of gold and a lot of workmanship to it. But what we're about to see is the deluxe. I've called it Limitless links because it is just a never-ending pave of diamonds, as opposed to just that one centered link that's the larger one, which usually has 75 points in diamonds. In this case, it's going pave side to side. So all you see is pave from every which direction, including the profiles. And it turns out to be over 3 carats in VS diamonds. Not for everybody, right? It's not for the faint of heart. But it is going to open the door to more shoppers than ever before because of this pricing discount. We know the original version that has 75 points in diamonds is really, really complex. We've talked about offering it at the last time at prices like we have because the labor in it. I'll tell you, it's been a piece that I'm just talking about the original version that is mostly gold. It's a piece that we've lost money on every time it's presented for years now because it is so high end with the gold weight, high end with the diamond, but the labor as well. I was not willing to cut any corners on this ring from the moment it was designed, and that was years and years and years back. So when we go out, all out, like this one is, it's incredibly important and just requires that much more. Not just diamond weight. It's easy to look at a diamond weight, but it requires more of those intangibles that you can't see, which is that labor concept, which obviously with 3 carats 02 in pave, you're getting a lot of. The reason it's here today on April Fool's Day is that we decided to give it a little a big discount and give it a last look on the air because we cannot create this anymore. This is not something we can make. Obviously, we probably could if we were comfortable offering it for $12,000, but we're not. That's not what you guys are comfortable with either. And this has a 3/4 of the way around. These diamonds don't just go halfway around. So even if you need a bigger size, it's still going to have diamonds covering the top and sides of your finger. It's the last chance to get it. It's the biggest blowout we've had. And what can I say? It's that same curb link where even if you have the other designs, you might want this one in the white gold. Now, that's how I recommend it. You can do any gold you want, but you might want this one because it looks vastly different than even the others of the collection. So here's what it looks like. It is that solid pave. Now, remember, it's going to sit a little bit on an angle here because it's got that big pave curve link. So it's going to be beautifully, again, when we talk about this on the hand, you're going to see what I mean. But this is solid pave, starts about, oh, look at that. There's only one link on each side near the back that is not covered in diamonds. With pave, don't worry, it's going to be super comfortable. The pave is not sharp. It doesn't have any sharp edges or scratchiness to it. It's very comfortable. It's a 302 diamond weight. This is, again, looks even larger because the pave is covering the gold, so it gives a little bit more of that curved kind of dome style to the curb link. But it's our last chance to show it to you. It's white, yellow, or rose gold. It's still going to be signed, hand signed on the inside in that sizing bar, which I'm showing you there. So once the ring is complete, once it is made in your size, and this is something that we don't do a lot of, make one and then just size it up or down. We want you to have that custom fit. It's true to size, so it's really built for you. And this is, of course, there it is, the hand signature on the inside. So this is what I'm going to do, guys. We're going to make this available one last time. It's item number 550, which, of course, always I did not. It was always that kind of funny coincidence where my birthday is 5/5 and the item number is 5/5. So it just was one of those weird coincidences that I thought, okay, this is a meant to be moment for our biggest and grandest of them all. This is the biggest collection piece that I brought you. And 302 is your diamond weight. And we're going to make it affordable. And let me show it on the hand here so you can see it from a little closer perspective. Sure, you saw it from across the room. But if you are a diamond lover and you just, if you love this links collection anyways, then the links are done in the same way. So where it almost fits like basically like the fourth, or let's put it this way. The links that are down the sides where your fingers meet are right in the right place where it almost acts as like a little cushion as you put your fingers together. It's amazing how it just, this is, it aligns, right? It's comfortable. It is built, it feels like a custom piece built for you. And yet, white, yellow, or rose, so not going to be this. Now, even back in the day when this first debuted as 302 in diamonds, because the gold weight is so extensive, because the labor is so much, this was still a piece that went for, what, $59.99, right? We remember that. Here's what I'm going to do instead. Blowout pricing, last chance we get to offer it. Here's your moment to take it. We've already got a lot of people on the phone lines. I think a lot of people have never seen it before. And that is pretty typical because it's had so few airings, because it's a little more pricey than we typically do diamonds, just because there's, again, all that extra gold and all that extra labor. But instead of $59.99, you've got your last chance to own it. This is my baby. This is my precious piece. This is obviously done up where you requested it. A lot of you had said, wow, knowing her the way we do, I wonder if she's ever considered doing the all diamond version instead of just the one major link in the middle. And I thought, well, if you guys, of course I considered it. If you guys are game for it, then let's make it. And then they said after we made it, okay, no more. Okay, never again. We can't do that again and again and again, because it is just, again, we're talking about just so much over the top labor. It is just, I mean, you can tell with the pave that wraps around here every which direction. It's not $59, it's not $49. This is the ultimate. It is for my divas out there, right? It's for my gals who aren't afraid to, you know, stand out and shine. It's for those gals who are comfortable with a lot of big diamond weight and this, you know, look at me type ring that's never going to be missed. And the pave just glitters and dazzles. There's something about pave with each and every one of those round, brilliant 58 facets. And there are just hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of stones, basically all set perfectly together. That's what pave is. It's one of the most meticulous setting styles you can do. It's incredibly labor intense, and it takes a lot of patience and perseverance to do as well. But it's not even $49. It's not $39.99. And here's the kicker of all. With 302 and a ton of gold weight, it's not even going to be $2,999. This is last call on this ring. It is your last chance to own it. White, yellow, or rose. So if you wanted the look of pink diamonds, there was a pink lynx at one point. It was limited edition. It's never come back. If you wanted that kind of look, you could get the rose gold, and it'll give you that little bit of that pinky backdrop that makes the stones look pink diamond-y. If you want the yellow gold, because that's what you wear, it looks beautiful that way too. Or if you just want the traditional go white gold, but it's not even $29.99. Huge value. It's custom made for you, and it's not even going to be close to this. So this is why it's last call. This is why it gets to be on our April Fool's Day show. This is why it is going to be our last chance to own it. Not even $29 or $28 or even $27.99. We're so busy already. I don't even know, and we've got obviously limited quantity we can create here because the man hours are so intense. We're not even asking $27.99. Your last call on this one, I'll make it $2,777 if you would like it, and that's it. It is just so complicated to make. And I think it reads that way. That's why it has this luxury look. It's like the Lux Links too, right? It's that ultimate luxury look. The first one and second ones are gone. So again, leaves me with two left that I can create for you. Regardless of the size or gold you need, there it is again on the hand. I am telling you, it is comfortable as if it's the mirror finished gold version. There is absolutely no sharp edge or no feeling to that pave. It feels like silk. I know that seems hard to believe when you've got this many diamonds set this way, but it really does. When you rub your finger around along that one, it is completely smooth. That's because it's such perfect pave work. And Jason, what color are we all getting? I'm curious to see what color everybody wants today. Jalen, which color are you getting? All right, so we've got a yellow gold going out first, actually, and then we'll see which color Will's getting. That could leave us with one left that we can create, and that's it. Hand sign, once it's made for you, $27.77, and our last call, 60 seconds, because I only have one left I can create, and that's it. So huge value there. Major moment for our collectors if you just love diamonds, because we obviously do a lot of diamond rings. But when it's all diamonds at 3 carats, you don't see that as often. 3 carats in diamond weight, and that's what it looks like. Look at this, keeps going and keeps going and keeps going. The only thing that's not covered in diamonds is really the sizing bar in the back and that smaller link, because it is that graduated link design. So huge, huge value. 40 seconds remaining. Let's just see who's going to get the last one. That's what this is all about. And Will, what color are you getting? Did you decide white gold? I thought so. White gold going out over there. And Jason, let me know what they decided. White, yellow, or rose gold. Curious what they're getting too. So this is the one to own. Hand sign on the inside. 25 seconds left, and still one more for you. Otherwise, when that one's sold out, we got to keep moving. So we'll have that, and then the Tanzanite opportunities. I've got the 15 caraters. We either have a round or an emerald cut. Those are coming out to play. Simply the best value we can put together on a Tanzanite per carat price tag. So that is going to be, what'd you need? Okay, so we've got requests coming in too, and keep those coming as well. We'll help you out with all those requests, but here we go. Tanzanite time is here. We're going to show you our big emerald cut. Then I'm going to show you the round, because the truth is these are really similar sizes, but they're also going to be a similar markdown. And so what we can do is just, this is what I've also been talking about since we came on the air. A lot of pieces that I've been telling you about are already gone. And that's the alexandrite, and that's of course the paraiba we've shown you, which is being verified right now. And who got yours, by the way, Will? And thank you, Barbara. Barbara got one, and who got one? Carolyn got one. Thank you, Carolyn. And then you got, who got yours there? Okay, so Marjorie got one too. So Marjorie got one, and now we're looking to see who's got the last one, because it's between Allison and Jalen's caller. Who's going to get that last one? I don't know. All right, so let me know who's got it, and then we're going to keep moving. So this is my first of the two Tanzanites. I get it, these are both big stones, so these might not be for everybody, but stay with me because we got smaller Tanzanites coming up as well. When I say smaller, like the medium sizes. What I'm going to show you right now are two biggies here. We have an emerald cut. Let me know if you want that last links ring. That last links ring. Try it. Oh, flowers. Thank you, Tony. That's nice. I like it. Is it the outfit that inspired the roses? I like it. Everything is coming up roses today, I'll tell you that, because we have got, whew, and oof, round emerald cut. Now I know they may not be for everybody because they're 15 carats in size, but the price tag is what I'm excited about. We have a $14.98 emerald cut. It has paraibas on the sides. And before you think, where are the diamonds? When you have paraibas on the sides, important paraibas that are paired up, matched up, you don't need diamonds. It's a 3-stone style with paraibas. What a combo. And then the round has the diamond weight. That's going to give you a lot of diamonds. So I think, by the way, we might be verifying that last links ring. We're getting a lot of calls since I moved on from that links ring. So I'd love to stay here and show it to you for hours on end. But again, last one, when it's gone, can't make it. So grab it if you like it. But this is really special here. We're going to show you two. I'm going to show you the emerald cut and the round. It's the price tag. The reason these are here is the price tag. It's as simple as that. We've had one of them for $39,000. The other was $41,000. That is a far cry from what I'm getting today. So if you already are somewhat familiar with these pieces, or if you know you're a collector and you want to go 15 karat, you've got to call me early, because there's no way either sticking around. And since they are so similar enough, I'm going to put them together and then we'll zoom in and show you individually, because I really, really want you to see what your options are, because I think you're going to go one way or the other here. So let's start with the emerald cut, because that one's going to be slightly larger. It's our $14.98 on the emerald cut. That's the one that's got the paraibas right beside it. Check this out. That is item number 6424. And then we have a round. Yes, question? Like the measurement? Yes, absolutely. I should have done that. I'm just going to measure the links ring really quickly. If they're familiar with the collection, Jason, it is equivalent to the largest version, which we called Lauren's links from the beginning. But let me go ahead and measure it for you. This is just, it's just covered in pave. So let me show you here from now, because it graduates a bit. So when you look at the ruler, it's about, thank you. Diana, we've got your request coming up, by the way. And it's about 5/8 of an inch, really, which is between 1/2 and 3/4 of an inch wide. Now, that's going to then slightly taper as it goes to the back. And then, did you want to see the back again, too? Because it's true to size, because we make it in your size. So you tell me what you need. The inner circumference of the ring is going to be made to whatever size you need. So if you need an 8 1/4, get an 8 1/4. You don't need to size up. Let me show this again before we get into our Tanzanites, because we're really busy on the phone lines here on this ring. And let me just walk you through. So we see about 5/8 of an inch here, top to bottom, at the widest, but then it's going to graduate slightly down on the sides, and then it's still wider, but it's comfortable, and that's all intentional the way we build this, because obviously need it to be comfortable for you. It's been one of the hallmarks of this design always, and one of the greatest feedbacks is that how comfortable it is, despite being a very large ring. Yes? I also flash the Peridot ring. Flash the what? Peridot. The Peridot. Okay, it's already gone, but we'll flash it. All right, so I'll flash the Peridot, and then we are hopefully answering all the questions about the links. Did that answer their question, Jason, on the links ring? And then this is the Peridot. It's already gone, by the way. That is sold and done. but we'll bring the links back one more time. And congrats again. I don't even know who got that. I got to find out who got that Peridot. Here's the links collection again. This is the, and I know I only have it in the white gold here. And then we'll get into those Tanzanites, which are our 15 karat stones. But again, one last look at this because a lot of people still fighting over the last one, it looks like. So huge value at $27.77 for my diamond lovers. But here we go with, okay, let's go to this emerald cut now. This is the emerald cut with the paraibas, and it's going to be item number 6424. Oh, I love this ring. Those are paraibas. Yeah, 58 points worth of paraibas on the side, so almost 30 points on each pear shape. That's option one. We're blowing these out. I have one of each. This one stays in white gold. So does the round, which I'm going to show you next. Here's the emerald cut off to the side. Now I'm putting them together because they're going to be the same price. Now this is where you go, I think, if you want white diamonds or if you just have an affinity for the rounds. Let me see. Does it have a fingerprint? Okay, it's good. It's going to be item number on the round, 8053. And that'll be our 1479. So they're only a few points difference. The cutting being the difference here. Almost 15 carats, but on the round, you get a carat 48 in VS diamonds. And they continue down the sides of the ring. Now, why are these two together? Is this the makings of a little mini wheel? Yes, it is, because they're the same price. They're close enough in size. They're two great varieties. They're both exotic cuts of the stone, so we wanted to bring them together and give you the greatest April Fool's price tag ever, but it's real. Any prices I put up there, they're real. These are going to feel like just April Fool's jokes, but they are real prices for you to take advantage of. And guess what? They're right on because almost everything I've had for you today is gone. I think we have 2 pieces left from the first 84 minutes of the show. Either of these, well, they're going to fly out of here quickly because, well, the price tag. It's all about the price tag. So despite the fact that they're these larger sizes and each fancy exotic cuts, and the fact that they're almost 15 carats, and they are dressed up in a high-end way, the emerald cut is paraibas, and like I said, that is even really considered even certainly more rare than diamonds. We do diamonds with everything that we do practically, but when you see those paraibas, please do not dismiss them as, oh, they're not diamonds. They're a lot more rare, as we know, and they're good-sized stones, but yet it's such a complementary look with the blue-greens of the neon paraibas and then the blue-red purples of the Tanzanite together. It's actually a beautiful combination. We've seen a lot of Tanzanites with yellow diamonds, orange diamonds, fawn diamonds, but this Paraiba collection is really, really special. So that takes you to a next level rarity. Then, of course, if you're just a more traditionalist and you like the round, go with the white diamonds there. But the same price applies to either. These are very, very big sizes. Don't worry, we'll have some other sizes in Tanzanite for you. I'll have a 7 carat and I'll have a 4 carat. So we'll kind of work our way down to all the different significant points of Tanzanite throughout the day. But this is going to go very, very quickly, and I only have one of each. They are not going to last. We know that. There is no way they can stick around. That's because you guys know value and understand value. And when something is brought down to this level, it goes. Take a look. Emerald cut or around. And let me start with the emerald cut on the hand here so you get familiar with it. They're both as they are. That doesn't mean we can't size them. It just means that's the gold color. They will stay in. That's what the 1498 looks like in the emerald cut with those beautiful gleaming bright paraibas. And that is very special. Look at that. See, there's the combination, looks so beautiful together. That was the one that was $41,399, by the way. And then the other one, which I'm going to switch out right now, is $39,999 for the round, which I'm going to go ahead and switch them out, and then we'll try them on for you. So this is the emerald cut. Then we'll show the round here on the hand. Remember, the round's the 1479. It's got the 148 in diamonds. Take a look. That one's $39,999. Either way you shop them today, we have got a per carat level you have not seen. I don't think anyone's prepared for this. And I know that because so far, nobody's on the phone lines. Nobody's on the phone lines yet thinking, well, $40,000, I better just kind of sit back and wait. Do not wait. 148 in diamonds, one of each. Look at the reds. That's some razzle dazzle on that Tanzanite round. They're not even 30, they're not even 20, and they're not even $10,000. They're not $99.99. This is why you need to be ready to go. We're surprising you today with prices. And if you're just joining us, get ready. Oh, this one does have a smudgy wudgy. Let's get that off, and then we're going to be ready to go because they're not even $99.99. $89.99. I am prepared to take you to a per carat level we wouldn't see on a 3 carat, let alone a 15 carat fancy cut. These are both, sorry, they're not the traditional cuts. They're both considered fancy, exotic cuts, and yet beautiful settings to go with them. And they're not $8,000 either. This is what it's all about. Huge values, big April kickoff here. It's not even $89, $79, $69.99. Consider right now that it's $69.99. That's like $450 or $460 a carat. That's approximately where that's at. Well, these are huge stones and sit really, really well. I know a lot of people like to say, oh, we'll just give you the mounting for free. Yeah, but what are you really getting for free? I mean, I'll take a free mounting. I'll take free diamonds and gold if someone wants to give it to me, but what are you really getting? Are you getting a little bit of just tinny 14 karat gold with some, 30 points of mediocre diamonds? We're not doing regular mountings here. These are beautiful, exotic specialty mountings, and you're not paying $69.99 either. This is just a moment in time. And when this final price gets up here, are we ever going to be busy on the phone lines for our Blue Wing Block Ds? These two beauties up here. I'm not going to make them $69.99. This is our lowest price ever. They will be gone. They can't last beyond this presentation because too many smart shoppers, too many TVON collectors who want bigger blue wings, and maybe just the only thing keeping you out at this point has been $40,000 price tags that we don't even need to worry about right now because they're not even going to be $5,999. And that sets it up for a world record breaking price tag per carat with these really exquisite mountings you're getting, but they're not even $59.99 either. This is a huge value. Let me know, round or emerald cut, truly one of each. Can't make another, don't have anything similar. I don't have anything else in Tanzanite with paraiba, by the way, nothing at all. Unlikely you can even make another one again because matching paraibas is not exactly easy, and you're not spending $59.99 either. So it's time to dial the round or the emerald cut. Let's take a look at both together so it just, helps you see the differences and the similarities here. But they're not $59.99, which, by the way, that price tag per carat, $3.99. If those mountings are free. But I'm not stopping there. Allison, do you have a favorite already? Emerald cut around, round we like. Tell you what, I'm mad about those paraibas in the combination with the Tanzanite, but this is not $59.99. They're going lower. If you haven't dialed, start dialing now. This should do it. They should be gone right now. We could give them 30 seconds and see them both out the door, but the fact is they're not even going to be $59, $58, $57, $56, or $55.99. This is huge. Low per carat beyond. If you can get any Tanzanite in the world, if you can get a regular Block C light lavender for this per carat price, I still say buy it. But you know what? If given the choice of spending the same amount and getting the best Tanzanite in the world, I say get the best. If you got the same choice, and nobody's doing Block C for $400 a carat, nobody, the wholesale trade isn't doing $400 a carat. So how do we make the best of the best? Well, at this point now it's even lower. I tell you what, make it even better. $5,499. Either one, 60 seconds. And that officially makes that per carat like $366 a carat for huge stones, best of the best, great cuts. And it's the round or the emerald cut. They will both go today. So those are specialty pieces. Now, Diana, we have your request ready to go. She wanted to see some Mahenges. We've got two options for you. So, Diana, those are coming up. Looking for something half to 1 carat. We've got deals coming up for you there. Let me go ahead and try them both on side by side here. We are not waiting on these. They have to go. That's why that $54.99 price tag is there. Look at the reds coming through. There's the angle. If you just kind of level it right up to the eye level, you see the amazing reds coming through on that emerald cut. That's so specialty. The paraibas in next to it is really just amping up the rarity there. And you let me know which one you have in a hurry. Let me try on that emerald cut again. I don't even know. Should we try them on side by side just in case there is? There's probably one that you're thinking of here. I think that, chances are there's one you got your eye on, but there they are just in case you want to see them side by side on the hand to make that comparison, how they look actually on. They're either way, $54.99, emerald cut with paraibas, round with a carat 48 diamonds, you decide. and let me know who's got what, because we're in 8-second territory and then we got to move along. And we've got Mahenge spinels coming up for Diana's request, but we've got 2, so they may actually help out a few more people than just Diana, our requester. So $54.99 emerald cut. Look at that saturation. I mean, it's just a matter also, do you like more saturated with those kind of bright shining lights through the stone, or do you like a lot of sparkle? Because the round is going to give you that sparkle and that brilliance, and that's a beauty. It's an end result of the Portuguese cutting. So Jalen, which one do you like? Oh, she's just ready. All right, so let's show the Mahenges for her. She's been patient already because she caught us right in the middle of those Tanzanites. So we've got 2 options for her here: a dome style ring with some burnished diamonds, or a very traditional classic mounting that gives you a little 3-stone action, but that's going to be item number 8298 on your left. And then we've got another option, which will be 8777 on the right. But let's start with the 1 carat 12, actually. So the oval you're seeing on the left side is a carat 12. That's a big stone. You know how tricky it is to get any Mahenge over 1 carat. So we start there, and then don't hesitate to call me on the Tanzanites. We're verifying on each of those. Got to make sure those go at $54.99. Can't be better on the price tag. They are at their lowest. But here we are in the Mahenge, 112 in the oval plus 10 points in diamonds. Or if you like the right side with a little more diamond weight, that's going to be just under a carat. That's going to be 8777, and that'll be the right side. It's going to get you 96 points in the Mahenge right over here, but 45 points in diamonds. So 2 great options, both very nice saturation, really impeccable neon saturation in the red and the pink combination. So much neon that they almost look like, do you see the purples coming through a little bit? That's always good. That purpley blue, ultraviolet, bright color, that's always nice to see as well. And we've only got 1 of each, and the price is going to be the same so that we don't make it about the price tag. I went ahead and brought down the oval, which is the bigger stone, a lot more, just so that we can say same price across the board here. But we're not even going to ask for, wow, $53.99 and $49.99 were where they started, left to right respectively. Which one do you like? Because no matter what, they're not $5, they're not $4, they're not $3, they're not $2,000, they're not even $19.99. Huge value, lowest price ever. We're doing it again. This is the way to shop today. I'll make them $17.77 for your choice of, and which one do you like better? We'll try them on as we find out who likes what. But they're actually $17.77 instead. So that means carat 12 or the 96 pointer, well under $2,000 for some mega Mahenges there in the best of the best colors. And Diana, let us know what you think. We certainly went to the higher end of her request, but the good news is the price tag went the other way. So higher end stones, smaller price tag. That is how we like to do it. Plus that 2 carat 01. Yes. The which one? Right side on the hand, you got it, and then we'll show it up close by itself. Here's the one when she likes more diamond weight, it sounds like. There's the 96 pointer with 45 points in diamonds, white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. And now that you get to see it from a distance and watch it move, you're really seeing the kind of spark. That is not just a saturated stone that absorbs the color. It's giving you a lot of life to it as well. And that's only $17.77. They both are, of course. I'm going to move that other one aside, and then we'll zoom right in on this 96 point oval. And it the back too? No, we're going to do it all up close here for us. So take a look. You're going to see all that right now. Here's all the details. This is more of a, again, we centered up the look here so you can see the way it's finished. It's actually got that bar, kind of a balance beam, if you will, of gold through the middle. Some decorative details in the side profile. This is what it looks like up front. And then you even have 2 rows leading down the shoulders of the ring, 2 rows in diamonds instead of just the 1. So built properly, really well done, and that's $17.77. So thank you, Diana, for the request. Still have our big Tanzanites here. Yeah. The bigger stone? The carat 12. That's the other one. Sure. That's going to be item number 8298. Take a look at this one. That is a carat 12 oval. Has 10 points in diamonds, and we'll show you the inside. That's all finished on the inside of that dome style. We have that one of the variations of our Stardust ring for you, and that's also bigger stone, but for $17.77 still. So nice way to go there. All right, coming up, let's get to another Tanzanite deal. I've got another one for you here. We're going to go down to a 7 carat size. We'll get you a 708, just as saturated as the larger. Listen, I know not everybody can do a 15 carat. Not everybody's comfortable wearing a 15 carat. I'm going to try on the dome style for you as well. And then Diana, take a look if you want to see that dome style ring on the hand. There it is with a little more, I think it's just there's just a more casual look to it. Yeah. Yes, true to size. Are you getting this one then, Jalen? All right, so it sounds like we're verifying on the carat 12. Thank you so much. And then we've got our big 7 carat oval. Plus we have, top of the hour, we're going to bring out that yellow diamond. So just about 23 minutes more to wait on that yellow diamond. It was that 201 in the bridge. That stone, the perfect color. This is the color I love. I don't like when they get too brown. I really want to see that pop. I want to see it bright and vibrant yellows, those vivid, bright, vibrant stones. So we have that today. And then, yes, thank you. This one's sold. So the other one's available if anybody else would like it. And then look at the 7 carat here. Quick value on the same kind of color we were seeing in our 15 karat options, but a 708 instead. 7110 is the number. And this will be our 708 oval stone, 26 points. We keep the diamonds simple. We do the double row, but it's going underneath. So you have a great look there. And we're still waiting for those 2 Tanzanites, the 15 carats, to find their home. A lot of verifications going on. But 708 in this oval, amazing color saturation. You're getting the 2 rows that run underneath look like this. And they don't even go all the way down the side. So it really is, there's an elegance about it. There's a simplicity about it. If you don't like to overload your rings for maybe everyday wear with diamonds, this is a great way to go. And we're going to make it really, really affordable because the $99.99 obviously does not apply anymore when we've got 15 caraters that are hanging out for $54.99. So what we're going to do is bring this down a lot further for you. Here it is on the hand. Special look, no doubt. Look at this. This is a good one. Really special look. So you can see that saturation level. Now, it's not going to sit up all too high, but yet you get a little bit of a nice, I always hesitate to use the word window because windows are a bad thing when they're in a stone and as far as faceting, but it's a good thing when it's part of this whole thing, right? Where you get to kind of peek in, right? And peek in and see the different elements and different sides and different angles of your stone. That makes it kind of fun. It's I think just one of the different aspects we love about a bridge mounting is the way you can appreciate your stone all the time. So it's really special. And here we go. It's a really special look for a less than $99.99 price tag. Have some fun. I'm ready for you guys to get a big stone, right? We've got the 4 carat coming up in a trillion, and that actually, we haven't seen trillions in a while. But I'll just let you know what is coming if you want to wait for the trillion. That's what, woo, look at that trillion. That's the trillion that's coming up. So that'll be coming up in a little bit. That'll be a 410, gives you even more diamond weight. So, you know, something you want to hang in there for if that's more your style. But this is not going to be $99.99. Let's go ahead and do a quick auction, shall we? Better yet, let's just see who wants it. One only, still have the 15 caraters here. Not going to ask for $99.99. You know that. That's just not going to work. $5,500 won't work. We know that because we had 15 caraters here. It's just like one big value just means other values have to follow. Everything, it sets the tone. Everything's got to make sense, right? Can't be getting $5,500 for this. Can't be getting $45. Can't be getting $35. But I could probably get $3,000 if we want to give a Tanzanite away today. In the 7 carat size. Don't worry, we're not going to ask for $35,000 or even $3,000. We'll have that trillion coming up for you, which is a 4 carat, lots of diamonds. What we're going to do though on this one, even better. It's not even $29.99. I'm just going to give it away. If I can just drop the price and we give it 60 seconds, it's a lot less time consuming as far as the air time. So it allows us to just give a straightaway value and just blow it out, right? That's all we got to do. It's not 29. It's not 28, it's not 27, it's not 26. This is still 708. So once again, we're approaching some record-breaking, record-setting per carat levels on Blue Wing again, so that you don't have to settle. The last thing I want to hear is that somebody says, well, I really wanted your Blue Wing best of the best in the world, but I couldn't afford it. So I had to go settle and go somewhere else, and I had to go pay, you know, a lot of money for a low-quality stone. I don't want you to have to do that. So we just look at it this way. Let's just give you our best, the industry best values. Like truly, I don't know where you're going to find any Tanzanite priced per carat in this way. And in the jewelry world or any other really, you should be paying more for the best. You get the best of something, you should be paying more than you do for the lowest end of something, right? That only makes sense. That's only reasonable. It's the way it always is. We are the exception to that rule. And it's happening right now where you're not even spending $2,600 or $2,599 or even $2,500. We're going to make this really easy right now. It is just $2,499 for a 708 oval in a bridge. Take a look at it. Just again, not a ton of diamond weight, which is what I know we get a lot of requests for. So this is it. And $24.99. Let's figure this per carat. Well, I got it for you. on a 7 carat '08. I mean, to the exact number here, we're talking about $352 a carat, so it just came even lower than what we were seeing on the 15 caraters, which was remarkable in its own right. But that's what I'm talking about, setting the tone for value. One value has to lead to another, to another, to another. So here we are at $24.99 for a 7 carat '08. That's a big time value, and yet it's still here. So 35 seconds, not Tanzanite day maybe. I'm just hoping, I'm really, truly, as we get down to it, I'm hoping everybody's got a Tanzanite who needs one. I know we have new shoppers all the time who are just being introduced to Blue Wing Block D and you know, just getting to know it and just finding us, and yet we're here 4 years into this incredible collection material, so really want to make sure that you have a chance to own it before it's completely gone. And hopefully these record-setting price tags make it very possible to own what you need. So that's going to be $24.99. Now I have that big trillion. If you want to go a little bit more diamond weight, we've got the trillion, which gives you well over a carat in diamonds, so we'll see that too. But $24.99 for our 708. Boy, these prices are getting really silly on these Blue Wing Block Ds on a per carat level. So that one's the one to own there. Just a quick 30 seconds, and then we'll see who's got it, and that's $352 a carat. That's what that comes down to be. And like I said, if you like that bridge style, we do a lot of different bridge mounting. Sometimes they have a lot more diamond weight. Usually they do. Actually, the trillion's also a different variation of the bridge, but just not quite. It's going to be a little bit more diamond intense. So we'll see that as well. Plus we have the blue garnets coming up. They're really collectible, and we have basically every one of them we have all in one place. So we're bringing those out for you. It's a great collection. And then we also have some morganite earrings. We'll see rubies here. We got a 1 carat ruby that's super fine. Got the yellow diamond at the top of the hour, which is going to be our 201 VS Brilliant Cut Yellow Diamond. My perfect color of yellow. This is the one I recommend everyone to get. So let's talk trillion, shall we? This one's here? All right. Now this one's a little bit more because, well, it's got a lot of diamond weight. Goes from 26 points like the last bridge up to a carat 16, but it is item number 9372. That would be the trillion cut if you are a lover of the trillion, and it gives you the same kind of effect. While it's still those 3 equal sides, it gives you a lot of brilliance just like the round does. This is going to be item number 9372, and it's our 4 carat 10 trillion, and it also is a carat 16 in the diamonds. They go every which way. We are leading into a top of the hour here. We have 15 minutes till we get to the yellow diamond. Here's that bridge style this time around, which gives you 4 complete rows of diamonds down the sides. All that huge halo of all the bigger round brilliance around your Tanzanite. And okay, so this one has a bigger price tag, and it's also brand new, and it stays in the white gold, and there's not a lot of room to move on this one. And I just did a dramatic reduction on the 708. I think I might have to skip this to be real honest with you guys. It's a $69.99 deal, and that's good, but it's not exactly fitting with what we've been doing. But now that it's here and you've seen it, and is there anybody thinking about a trillion? Because it's been a while since we've seen a trillion cut, that's for sure. Let's just try this, because obviously I can't move from $69.99, and it's just, here I've been touting how we got to keep everything in the same vein and make everything make sense with each other. That last 708 is verifying right now. I really think this one needs a home as well. It's been so long since we've seen a trillion. It gives you a brilliance like the round, but something even a little bit more exotic than a round, if you can believe that. Both very unique cuts that cost a lot more, typically. That's not going to be the case right now. I got to put this on the auction block. There's no other way around it. Otherwise, it's $7,000, take it or leave it. But if we adapt an auction format to it and try to get it in line with everything else we've been seeing for value today, from the 15 to the 7 to now the 4, which may be that happier size for you, because maybe you're looking for something a little bit more. These are typically considered the everyday wearables, the 3, the 4, the 5. That's usually what we hear is what people are wearing daily. Maybe the other ones are more special occasion pieces because they're bigger and, you know, maybe a little bit just, you know, an overall larger style. This one's really exciting because, again, everyday wearable, no problem, but still giving you the wow factor. Don't think every day means it's boring. It's not boring. Let's try the auction, then we're done with Tanzanites. I have no more Tanzanites the rest of the day. I won't even attempt one. I won't show one. I won't do any more Tanzanites because we've shown them all. And you know what? They're all still here. So yes. Sandra just got the round Tanzanite. Did you do this to me? That's cute. Okay, he's like trying to get my attention, going, yeah, hi. Sandra just got the round Oh, the big round. They're not all still here because Sandra just took the big round. So I stand corrected. Thank you, Will. He just told me that Sandra's got the round. Flash it? Sure. Right after I determine where I'm going to start this one. So let's go. Let's get 2 Tanzanites at home today. The round is gone. That means the emerald cut's here, the oval and the bridge is here. We need the trillion to go. So let's put it on the auction block and not start at 35, which is half, 3,000, which is better. I mean, here's the other problem. I just had the 7 carat for 25. I was going to start this at 25, but you know what? It's already too low. 2,500 I will not do. You want a lot of diamond weight? This gives you a lot of diamond weight. 4 carat plus trillion. Not going to be 25 or 24 or 23 or 22 or 21. Let's make it $2,000 to get it started. A $25 increment only. So take a look. Sandra, I'm going to go get your round and we'll flash that for you. I got it. We'll show it. Does she want to see it up close on the hand or both? All right. So we'll see Sandra had the round. That's the 1479 that just sold. Here's the round on the hand, Sandra. So we'll show that. That one is gone. Congratulations. So well done there. That was 8053. Did she take the white gold? Because that was white gold only. All right. Just making sure. So that one is now spoken for. Congratulations. Thank you so much. And then we'll go back to our trillion here. We're going to try that trillion on for you. It's just 2,000 to open on the trillion, which is item number 9372, and we're going to try that on for you. This one stays in the white gold as well, which usually our blue ink block Ds do. They're usually most requested in the white gold, and then there it is. That's that glittering factor we were telling you about that the trillions bring, much like the rounds do, but even a more unusual cut there with the trillion. So 2,000, and we'll give it 60 seconds. We don't have an open on this one. So, well, you know, it's one, you never know on any given day what's going to be the popular stone of the day, but that trillion should be getting an open at $2,000. That is very, very special. Okay, coming up, we're on our way, guys. We got 50 seconds to see if we've got this one started. That yellow diamond in the bridge for our top of the hour is going to be magical. Can't wait to share it with you. Color change garnets, we got to bring those out. We got to bring out the big blue garnets here. They're the combination of blue, but they change color to red. So it's a really, really unusual stone. And we have a little bit to tell you about the mine and the find and the mine and where they come from and what they're called and all that. So really special wheel coming up. We'll just bring them all at the same time so you're sure to find your perfect design and piece, but no open at 2,000. All right, so it's not a Tanzanite day. That's okay too, though, because again, it's April 1st and we're waiting for your request too. Whatever you'd like to see in this last hour and 10 minutes, that's what we have. 70 minutes left in the show, not a lot of time. I have 2 pink diaspores that are also here that are the same mounting, just different sizes. We've got a big diamond special, but I do want to just show you briefly. This is just purely for collectors here. And I'm going to start this wheel with a men's ring. This is, wow, this is blue garnet. It's a blue garnet, and I know most of you have learned and studied probably gems to some degree and know that there's most textbooks you'll read will tell you there's no such thing as a blue garnet, and it's the only color that garnet doesn't come in. But the truth is they do. And that's a more recent discovery. So a lot of times if it's an older edition of a gem textbook, a lot of times it'll just be that simple where they didn't know about these stones yet, right? So sometimes things change rapidly in the gem business, in the gem world, based on new discoveries or changes in the research or, you know, et cetera, et cetera. This is what you've got here in really rich, intense garnets. These are color-changing blue garnets. And they change to red. So they're really, really intriguing stones. And we just wanted to give you an opportunity. I've only had 2 so far from this mine. It's the Madagascar discovery called Bekely Mine. So Bekily is the name of this mine in Madagascar that has produced these stones. It's one of the few places. There are Tevita garnets. Tevita garnets out of Kenya tend to be a brown into a pinky red. These are blues into reds, which mimic what a lot of the Brazilian alexandrites do. Those are more of a blue-green to a purple red. This is a rare stone. It's collectible. We're just going to give you a last. They're just so collectible. Most people don't even know these exist. So to have a few of them like we do, that's why we just said bring them all out together, show them all together on a wheel, and again, get in on these deals. And we want to make it affordable because this is one of those stones that if you ever were to find it anywhere else, it would be so darn expensive. if it's even available for sale, by the way. A lot of times this is a stone that you'd have in a museum before anywhere else. So we're really excited to have these blue garnets. They're all going to be, I was just checking to make sure they're all over a carat, and they are. Actually, the smallest one's a carat 12. The rest go a carat and a quarter and up. And then we even have a stone that gets up to 150. So you've got some really good stones size-wise here, but they're just truly rare. And I've had two. They're both here. So I thought with these new ones here, 5 of them together, we need to really blow them out, because I get it, without a lot of opportunity to see these elsewhere or to learn about them, it can be one of those that not everybody's super familiar with, so we just have to make it affordable. And that way you can try it and see what it's all about, and then get that UV light on it to watch them go red. It's a very powerful phenomenon that this is, and they're crazy unique. This is everything we have, by the way. We have these and the 5 that I have here, and then the 2 that I've had previously, and that's it. So 7 stones in total. And we're going to take a look, because we're going to make them really affordable for you, so that anything on this wheel, and you know this from previously, if you saw them, they're really pricey. And the one I had, they were all the same sizes, you know, the same kind of carat weights, and I'll walk you through what those are here. But they're usually $59.99. None of these will be. My carat 12 is the middle in the gents ring. 48 points in diamonds with the carat 12, and then I'm working my way up. Carat 25 is going to be right over here. That's the 125, but a lot of diamond weight with the 118 diamond weight. Next size up is right over here. That's the 129. 70 points in diamonds there, 79 rather. And then the next size up is the 142 in the bridge. That is the round. That is a beautiful, it's the only one that's really a roval round there. And then the biggest size of all is back here in the bridge mounting. That is a 151 oval. Lots of diamond weight there as well, carat 05. So yeah, you got some really good choices here, but real quick, easy deal before our top of the hour gets here. They are supposed to be $59.99. Yep, and that's all fine and well individually, but if it's a wheel, you know my concept with wheels is bring them together, blow them out. Save the airtime. It's going to save us some airtime by showing you 5 instead of 1 at a time. That hopefully helps, and that gives me more incentive to discount away. And when I say away, we're talking like get them out and away. This is the way to do it. How about this? Barbara, I just saw your email. Thank you, Barbara. First of all, thank you for your kind compliment. And second, Barbara wants everyone to know that she's owned the Limitless links, the pave diamond links ring, for a long time. And she says she loves it, in all caps. I love it. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you for sharing that. I like hearing that. I'm going to do better than 59. Which one do we have our eye on so far? The front left. That one is item number for you, 305. 305 has the roval, carat 42. Technically, it's a roval. It's not a perfect round. It's got 95 points in diamonds. And oh, did you just see? Wait a minute. Did you just see the reds? Watch what it's doing. See, none of these are facing up to the camera level yet. Now they are. Look at this stone. Oh my goodness. Brilliance. It's not just red. I'm seeing yellow flashes and blue flashes and green flashes. Let's do it with all of them. Set them up to the eye. Look at that oval. Here's another oval. That one's got a little more width to it as well. It's a nice stone. Here's the men's piece, the only men's piece we'll ever have. And then you've got this oval here. Wow, these stones are amazing. And 59, 49, 39, they're not going to be. I'm already too low. You know that. We've gone from 49 to 39 and to 29.99. I'm already too low. What if we take one of the rarest stones on planet Earth and just make it downright affordable? And by the way, Tony's going to show you, this is not one of the rings that's on the wheel, but we have a photograph of one of our previous blue garnets from the Beckley mine, and we'll show you what this looks like. So when you put UV light, if you have a pen light, if you have incandescent light, UV light, and you put that UV light onto any of these 5 stones, it's going to look like this. So this is what it looks like, because you obviously in TV, you only got one light. I only have one light in the studio. You can't change the light in the studio. But when you see it under that incandescent light, this is what it looks like. We'll show you, this is a different ring, but that's what it does there with those kind of purple, pinky reds. And we're not going to ask for 39, and we're not even asking for $29.99 on any one of these 5. Make sure you're on the phone lines as quickly as you can. You do not pay 39. You do not pay 29. I just want to get them gone. And you can really, truly pick your favorite without any hesitation because they're all the same price. And I'll make them $1,999 a ring. The mountings should be more for the mountings by themselves. And to get that garnet with it, in a rarity like that is, for a $19.99 price tag, is so crazy good. So let me know if you would like to own any one of those. We'll give it 60 seconds. Then we've got time for maybe one more item before our top of the hour. That big yellow diamond deal is coming. The 201 is on the way. And wait till you see that. Ooh, the value, the value. And then we've got our pink diaspores coming up. And yeah. Which one? The other bridge? That is a good choice. You know why? That other bridge has the largest stone of all. That's the carat 51. And do you see the reds coming through already, Jalen? And this is not the proper light. Let's try that on for you. So that one's gone. That's going to be item number 306. And that's going to be the 151 with the 105 in diamonds. So big diamond weight and the biggest stone weight of the 5 up there. Congratulations on that one. That one's gone. Let's see who else wants anything. Yes. Men's ring, thank you. That's item number 296. Let me show you the inside. That's how the men's ring is finished. Then we'll try it on. That's also available in white, yellow, or rose gold. They all are. Here's the men's ring on the hand. That's what that one looks like from afar. And that also flashing those reds, and you see it. So the men's ring is gone. Thank you so much. 296. And then we have 3 left. We'll take a look at them close up. Bring them even closer together so you can see what we have remaining. And they are $19.99 a piece, no matter which style you like best. And they should be all on their way out. And remember, they're all in yellow gold right now. Well, the one in the middle is two-tone. The rest are all in the yellow gold. You can change them, do whatever you want, get your perfect gold combination, whatever that is. The roval's off there to the left. That's a really roval stone. I would say the most cushiony oval is on the right, and then the middle is a traditional oval there with a lot of width to that band. So some great choices. But it's getting about that time. 201 yellow diamond on the way. 201 yellow diamond. It's our big bridge too, and it's got the perfect color. And on an April Fool's Day, it's going to be about making the magic happen. Oh no, why'd they make this so tiny? Uh-oh. Well, let's show you this next bridge. 9230, been flashing it a couple of times. We have 3 of our color change garnets available. Remember, here are the carat weights. 129 on the oval, 142 on this bridge. So that's the largest we have left. That's the one I would take. Hate to play favorites, but I did. Yes?
Can you show the
Pink spinel again? Are you talking about the one that was sold?
No.
Or the other one?
With lots of diamonds.
Which one? The one with lots of diamonds. Very good. That's 8777. And who was that for, Will? A new register. And did she already get it, or is it still available? So this is available, but we're showing it one more time for a new register. So let's give you one last look at 8777, which is the 96-point Mahenge with the 45 points in the diamonds in that stunning saturated neon. It's pink, red, and purple. There's a little bit of that intense purple glow when you see it, and we'll do any gold you want on that one. So those color change garnets, 3 of them actually left, but verifying on each, it sounds like. They should be long gone. And then we have, of course, next up is that yellow diamond. That's going to be coming your way here shortly. And we want to make sure we get you any requests. So keep getting requests in because we are officially in the last hour. The last hour has just arrived. So it is noon out here on the West Coast. Glad you're with us. Happy Saturday. Happy April. Hope your Fool's Day is going well. And then we're going to show you what we have. So 1777, that was part of a request we had earlier. One of them gone, this one remains. But it's all about the yellow diamond to proceed with a really special top of the hour. And because it's April Fool's Day, we decided to put everything on a sale event price. And that's what we've been doing all day to really move a lot of great jewelry. And also one more reminder that I just want to show this again. We've had so many rave reviews about it. I just checked to see if there's one left. I'm checking. I think we have one left still, which is a bit amazing. But just want to remind you that if you missed it last hour, this was about an hour ago, the 302 Limitless Lynx ring is here. Last call, last one now. Pave, perfectly done, 3/4 the way around the ring. And comfortable and heavyweight in the gold and amazing in every way. It's 2777. So I just want to remind you, that is here. The most stunning curve link. Curve links are hot. They are just, it usually was always a necklace, right? We'd see these cool curve links, and that's still hot. But this is the idea of translating that into a ring, something you wear on your hand, and of course giving you that beautiful heavyweight gold, but comfortable. It really is. It's made in the same way the original version is, that just had one link of diamonds, but this is of course by your request, made with just, we call it Limitless because it's like the pave just keeps going. There's an eternity feel to it, even though we don't like to do eternity bands because it restricts sizing at any point. So we give you that custom made in your size. Don't need to order up, even though there's a lot of gold. It's true to size because it's made in your size for you. Solid pave, 302 is your diamond weight, which is why this $27.77 price tag is so crazy. And Barbara, thank you again. She let me know she's owned this ring for some time because it is. It's one that's not here very often. It was a long time the last time we saw it. It's been a while. So it's really just exciting to be able to bring it back and do the white, the yellow, the rose gold still for you. Give you the 302 in the diamonds, but also make it that price tag, which is $27.77. And again, just the best of the best in diamonds, but a ton of labor, which is why we can't bring it back. It's supposed to be $59.99 anyway, so to have it down to $27.77 is a little, it's a little wonky, but just want to remind you that is here. So if you'd like that last one, time to go. But here we are with our last call on the show. We have an hour left, so looking for whatever you'd like to see, but I have a little something planned here at really, again, special pricing. Here it is. We flashed it earlier. Just a reminder, this is a 201 yellow diamond. It's an oval brilliant cut. It is exactly the color you want to see in a yellow diamond. If you have your pick of any color out there, this is the color you want. This is the color you should have. Doesn't have that light washed out, barely there color, but it doesn't get too saturated to the point where it's no longer yellow, where it's got browns or oranges or anything like that. You want to see that bright, flashing yellow. It is going to be item number 9230, and this is a super stunner. It's a 201. I cannot say enough about this piece because it's not just the yellow diamond in the center that is astounding here at 201 size. It's got a carat 36 and a diamond bridge as well. And it's a wide, heavy band. It goes all the way around. You've got diamonds every which way. This one stays in the yellow, although I don't mind that, even if you are a white gold lover, because when you see it from a distance, this is so solidly set with diamonds from every angle. You're really just seeing the diamonds. So it still gives you a very two-tone effect, even though it's in the yellow gold. The prongs you might see, the tops of the prongs, although they really blend in with the diamond. So really, in order to see the gold at all, you'd have to really look at it from the inside out, from the back, from the inside. See the thickness of the ring there, the depth of the ring through the back. This is why it is so well made. Now, it's a teeny size right now. It's only a 5, so I'm not going to be able to get a 5. Usually I can get a 5 on, but not when it's wide like this because you have to size up a half a size. So that's something to consider. We have a yellow diamond cross that's by request that's coming up as well. So we'll be able to flash that for you. But this is outstanding material, just outstanding. And it's a really big value. It's really good. And we've been waiting. It's been a while now. We've been telling you about, oh, yellow diamonds are a little more limited, right? Well, not a chance to see too many 2 carats in the future if we don't have any 2 carats left. And this is why we're so excited about it. And yes, we'll bring you the yellow diamond cross. Not sure who that request was by, but that will be coming up next as soon as we get this one home. But that's the first order of business. And how do we do that on this April Fool's Saturday afternoon? Well, it's going to be real interesting. We have had all kinds of values so far. Values so good that we hardly have anything left from the show, at least from the first 2 hours. Let's keep that trend going. But you know this is a $16,000 ring, yes? $15,000, $999 for the ring. But wait, because I've got an idea. And on April Fool's Day, and we're still waiting for that last Mahenge to get home, and we've got that last, I think the last of the Limitless links here. But what we have right now is set to be that value. There's a reason I've been telling you about it all day long, reminding you that it's here, reminding you that it's arriving, reminding you that it's on its way. $15,999 every day, all day. Great value on a 201. I've been mentioning how they have been soaring in price. We just got back, guys. There's a Hong Kong show happening. We had folks there. If you're looking at natural diamonds, and these are natural colors of diamonds, not inexpensive. Tougher and tougher and tougher and tougher to get, but tougher and tougher to afford. because you had one major mine shut down. That was the Argyle mine. That was now years ago. We're talking about a huge popularity as well. That's the other thing. For a long, long time, it was just any kind of fancy, any kind of color, pink, yellow, brown. It was considered for just collectors. You didn't even see them in retail stores hardly. You'd have to go to a really, really high-end, either a collector or a wholesaler who could find you one. Then you're paying all this money because you're paying finder's fees. They're traveling the world. They're looking for one, not to mention the actual cost of the stone. We are so proud to say, here's a stone that we don't have to abide by today's new prices because we've had this stone. So we bring it out, we put it in the bridge, we put it together in this great style. We get you a 2 carat 01 in size, which is so impressive. Give it a carat 36 on top of that, so it's 3 carats, 37 in diamonds. And I'm putting it on the auction block so that this April Fool's Saturday, we can get this one a home. And that's what it's about. But I'm going up against occasions here that you might know about where we've done remarkable pricing already on 2 carats, 201s. Now it's got to be better. Got to be better for this big event day. So instead of saying just start at $12,000, very fair price for a diamond of this size, but it's not going to be $12,000 to start. I'm still trying at this point in time when we know we can't bring new ones in. At least we can't at the prices you've grown accustomed to. And I'm not talking about a little increase, by the way. For those of you saying, well, I can spend a little more. I'll spend $500 more. That's not what they are. When we were looking at Tucson happened in February, and then just a few weeks ago, Hong Kong happened. And so we'll go with the most recent pricing because believe it or not, in a month that went by between those two shows, prices went up again and in a big, big way. So if it's just a matter of you're thinking, I'll spend an extra $1,000, it's not $1,000 more. We're talking about prices that have gone up, in some cases, guys, 25 times from where they were the last time we acquired yellow diamonds of significant sizes. Not melly stones, but significant sizes for center stones. We're talking about increases that have gone up in a month. A calendar month went by and prices went up again from February to March. So here we are. What's going to happen in April? Here we are getting started with April. What's going to happen by the time the next big show rolls around, which is June, Las Vegas? Oh my goodness, JCK. Can't even imagine what natural yellow diamonds are going to cost by June. So we solve that now. You're here now. You're looking at a great ring. We're not starting at $12,000 or $11,000 or $10,000. And if you ever want a 2 carat, let me just tell you, this is my job. I feel like so important to keep you not just informed on gems, but up to date on the current events of the gem and the diamond world so that you know, because I don't want anybody to be caught off guard at the end of this year or in the summertime of this year when things are just, we're still in the business of jewelry. We still have to bring you great jewelry. We're still going to bring you natural stones that are fine level. Prices are going up. We can't continue just to responsibly just keep things at the prices you know if it costs 25 times more to get it here. So let that be the now or never moment that you take advantage, because most of us, if we can spend less, we want to spend less. And this would be the time to do it where you're not even going to spend $10,000 to get this one. We're going to show you what we can do here. Come on over and take a look. 3 carats 37 in diamonds. Fabulous bridge. Here's what it looks like on the hand as well. And remembering that it's just a tiny size right now, I'm going to put it on as best I can because I just don't think it's a pinky ring. You're probably not going to wear it there, but that's what it looks like on the ring finger there, just to show you how that looks. I would recommend on this one going up a half a size. So the size 5 actually is fitting like a 4.5, if that makes sense, which is why I can't get it all the way to my finger. But again, we're sizing it for you, but that's what it looks like on yellow gold only. Does it really matter though when you see it covered in diamonds the way it is? Not starting at 10, not starting at 95, not even starting at $9,000. We want to make this the moment. The moment to get your yellow diamond. Is fabulous. Look at that yellow diamond. It's fabulous. Brilliant cut oval. You know you've wanted one, and if that is the case, waiting only means a bigger cost. Waiting longer means more costly. Do not let that happen. Let's not even start at $9,000. It's going to be a $25 increment, despite the fact this is a much bigger, more important piece than we typically see auctioned. You're not going to have to spend. Okay, I really shouldn't do this. But we're not even doing 89, 88, 87, 86. Ha! How about $85? $500 to start. And $25 increments. I've said it, I've done it in 60 seconds to get an open. Let's do it. Yellow diamonds and a cross pendant are coming up in a little bit by request. So you're going to have some yellow diamond opportunities back to back. Yes, we do, Diane. We do have tennis necklaces. They came in 2 carat and 7 carat. Yes. I don't recommend the smaller one, Diane, because it flips. So let me know if you want to see it. Diane, we can do that for you. Oh, that's so great. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. You guys are so sweet. Yes, Diane, let me know if you'd like to see the tennis necklace. I won't show the 2 carat. I will only show the larger because it's the one that sits right. But I'd be happy to show it to you. So 8,500. Verifying 2. We have 23 seconds left. No open officially yet. And we're at 80. Okay, so here's the thing. I've got a yellow diamond cross. It's going to be 43 points in diamonds. Want to get that up here, but you know, we're going to do something a little different here. I am not going to let this one stay. Now, Will, are you thinking about this one? And you're thinking, so we have 2 people thinking about it. Okay. Well, there's also, again, I'd love to wait and wait and wait, but I'm also a little bit just, trying to keep an eye on the time. We only have about 45 minutes left. Tell you what, let's make this simple because somebody's probably thinking about it that hasn't even dialed in yet. Now, I've never done this before, but we are really making sure that we're getting you some big values that you've not seen before on this April Fool's Day. Making sure that the values, the only joke you need right now is these price tags, okay? That's the only thing. Some of those things can be like a little a little scary, a little mean. We're just going to keep it nice with the nice values. How about this? Not starting at 85, not starting at 84. This has not happened on a 2 carat. It's a natural yellow diamond. It is an oval brilliant cut. And we're not going to start at 84 or 83 or 82. And actually, we're not even starting at 81. We still have 2 callers thinking about it. You may want to come on in too, because it's, again, always wise to be early in on these auctions if you can. We're not even starting at $8,100. I probably shouldn't have had to do this. We might have had $8,500 right over here. I'm going to start at $8,000 with a $25 increment. We are going to keep that increment low. We are now even lower on the open. And we need a home for this yellow diamond. And no, it does not happen like this any ordinary time. I'm just trying to make it as economical as possible, knowing what we know about what's happening going forward on the prices of these natural yellows, especially the bigger sizes like a 201 that is still VS. I don't want anything to stand between you and your yellow diamond. So we're going to make sure this gets a home. Do we have the open yet at $8,000? I don't know. So let's give it a last look. We'll give it 60 seconds and we'll see what's happening here. We are looking for the open, and we still are, right? Okay, so we're still looking for the open. Interesting. We do not have the open yet. No, we do not. Do we? Are we verifying? Now, Will, are you on this one? Are you thinking about this one or on something else? Okay. We have 8,000? And who is at $8,000, may I ask? Really? Where's she calling from? Oh my goodness. Does she have a yellow diamond yet? Because this 201, major, major, major. We have the open. Ladies and gentlemen, we do have it. We have the open. So here's what we're going to do. And I only have one lone bidder. How do you like that? So we are at $8,000. This is the lowest price we've seen on a 2 carat 01. And here we go. It looks like it's going to be last call. Well, we know it's going to get a home. We know it stays in the yellow. All we got to do is size it. Like I'd recommend half a size bigger than you need for wherever you're going to wear it. Just go up a half a size bigger. We do that for you. So when I say go up, we do the work. You just tell us what to do. $8,000 we have, $25 increments only. This is major. So I think we've covered the bases here. Remember how they're going up. We're still trying mightily to acquire more of these bigger, really, really special, unique, natural colors. But This is not the reality going forward. So whatever you do, if you think, and again, if money is no object, okay, then you can wait. There's no rush. If you're okay spending $35,000 for the same thing, no rush. Because that's still a good deal. Don't get me wrong. If we come up here one day and have a $35,000 price tag on a ring like this, that's really good, okay? That's really good. Because retail on pieces like this are up in the 6 figures, sometimes 7 figures. So that's good. But if you can get that same piece and just it's a matter of timing and you're going to get it for $8,000 as opposed to $35,000, isn't that a better way to go? Because no matter who you are or what you got, it'd be nice to have all that extra savings. That's a nice thing. This is going to be our last call. We're going to give it 2 minutes only. 25. That should be $250 increments. It should be $2,500 increments. It's not. It's a $25 increment. So hopefully that's not holding you back because it shouldn't. It's a very tiny, look at the amount of savings there are from 16,000. Well, that's a half off sale. So instead of paying $35,000 and going upwards, you're going backwards by half, and we are selling it. In a matter of 2 minutes, it's going to be gone and done. And Vanessa's in the lead right now. She's our only shopper right now on the phone lines making a bid. So it's your last call because at this point, what are you going to do? It's either bid now or see it in a month, 2 months, 10 months, whatever it is, a lot more money. More money than this, by the way. It doesn't just revert back to our should be price today. It's a lot more. That's just the way of the diamond world. It just means that, again, our values just got better. Here we are bringing you our best value on a yellow diamond anyways, but our values are better if the rest of the world is soaring and elevating and the prices are increasing. It makes what we do every day even better. And the fact that we are not staying the same at 16,000 but going backwards by half, that should really be an indicator that this is a value you don't want to miss out on. And we're going to give it a final 2 minutes and then it's going to be sold. It is going out the door in a matter of 2 minutes. So make sure you're on the phone lines as quickly as you can because when it's gone, it's gone. Can't do anything else. So take a look. 2 minutes and we go. And then we're going to show you the yellow diamond cross pendant that we have. $8,000 is the current bid. Just go up a half a size bigger than you need and you'll be all set to go. But then we've got, oh yeah, we've got so much to show you. The yellow diamond crosses here. We've got a really special new diamond ring. It's kind of like similar rings that we've had that have been very popular. Got a Russian amantoid that's almost 2 carats if you want to see that one. And our final call right now. And one more look at it here all the way around so you can see the sides, the width, the depth of the gold, the inside and how it's finished, every aspect. But $8,000 with 1 minute and 22 seconds left. And that's going to be it. And here comes the value. So $8,000, we're looking for $8,025. It's also just, I will say, I mean, wearing it is one thing and that's a beautiful piece to wear and enjoy. And I hope that's what we're doing here. But it's very tempting on a piece like that, being a value like it is, to think about the resale market. It's very tempting to think about it that way too. But again, hopefully just if you're loving the yellow diamond, you've wanted to own one and wear one, you don't want a small size, you want the big highfalutin size, this is it. Even my 2, I have a 2.5 carat, but the price tag on that one's already way up there. So I say for the same kind of look, you get the 201. It's not a lot of visual difference between the 2.5 carat and the 201, so that's why I'm recommending this one here with that price tag, cannot be beat. So huge, huge value, but our last call, and it may be going out at just the open there, $8,000. We got 30 seconds to determine it. Last chance, last call, and then we'll see. It is, in fact, I think it's going to be going to Idaho. So pretty cool piece there, and only just, well, you know it, this is what we got on the yellow diamonds, and we can't replenish without having that price tag go up tremendously. So it's a time to get it. 10 seconds now remaining, last chance, and going once, going twice, 3 times, and I'll make it official here in 2 seconds, but it's sold. Congratulations. Enjoy it. Thank you so much. And then this is maybe a way to get, how about yellow diamonds affordably? This will be item number 2691, the yellow diamond cross pendant here that's going to have those mirror finished end caps to your cross. Let's go to the hand here and we'll take a look at the size. By request, it's our 43 points in the diamonds here in the yellow diamonds. That's going to be still your natural yellow diamonds, all around brilliance, perfectly matched up. And it's a yellow gold only option. So just like the ring we had, there's a thing, yellow diamonds look great in yellow gold. So this is how we do that cross pendant. That's going to be 1 inch top to bottom And again, no option to decide except maybe how many do you need, because we're making it so affordable. We're going to do that for $599, and that is by request. So there it is from a distance away. So the mirror finish bail, and then you've got those mirror finish points at the four corners there, and then the rest is all that diamond weight through and throughout, which are all equal sized round brilliant yellows. Really well done. I'm not sure who this request was for, but we're glad we can bring it out because it certainly is one of the most affordable ways to do yellow diamonds that we have in the entire inventory. So major, major value there, and $599 gets it to you. So would love to see who's getting that one. And then, of course, we'll be carrying on. We've got a ruby deal. We haven't seen ruby today. Also have that diamond designer ring, which you're going to love. Kind of reminds me of our champagne and cigar celebration ring, but a little bit different. So we'll see that coming up. I have a feeling that's going to be a lot of fun. And $599 on the cross. Let's go back up close and show it to you so you can see the beautiful saturation level of all those yellow diamonds you have. That looks like that. So there it is. And there you can see the points. That's really distinctive too. I like how they did that. Instead of, it kind of elevates the look a little bit more than just leaving the round brilliant diamonds in their basket and creating that more rounded edge. I like that little pointed design that we're doing. Also kind of fits in and makes sense with the way the top portion is going to lead into the bail. Oh, there we go. $599. Those are some really, look at that, spectacular yellow diamonds, aren't they? I'm sorry, Jalen, which one are you asking about? Jalen? Hey, Jalen, which one are you asking about? Okay. I'm just wondering if we can find something similar maybe for them. Also, Allison, are you getting the yellow diamond cross? All right, so hopefully that one's gone. By request there at $599. Now we're going to show you. This is the ring. I just cannot wait because I think you're going to really, really like it. Isn't it beautiful? It's a brand new concept to have the bezel sets of different sizes through the middle and then a bigger row. I mean, this is all good, substantial diamonds on the top and the bottom there to create that border. And that's going to be item number 8372. So a really special diamond ring here. Carat 13, though. So this is where, again, bigger diamonds come into play all together. You get a nice big diamond presence, all individual larger stones. There's nothing really micro pave about it. There's nothing really that's melly, tiny sizes. It's got all that great look about it, and it is also, that's a lot of diamond weight in total. So let's give you a choice of white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold here. Let's go ahead and offer all three gold colors. And then one of those, anytime we see open work throughout the inside, otherwise known as negative space, we usually like to see it on the hand to really, you know, judge it when it's on the hand as opposed to further away. So yes, it's always better that way because that's part of the design, and how a piece looks on a wheel is not really telling you the story about how it looks when it's on the hand, because that is going to be so much better. And we're going to show that to you now. And it's a carat 13, white, yellow, rose gold, but how pretty. It kind of looks like a stack style. We're seeing a lot of the bezel sets now incorporated in. Of course, I do love when we have bezel sets. It's also reminiscent of the fact that a lot of you have a diamonds by the yard, and this just carries that theme through. So beautiful style here, 113, but really easy to wear. Look at how it just sits, you know, rather low profile in the hand. Doesn't, you know, go up too high off the hand. Just a really good look. Got these bigger borders. Again, every diamond in the ring is quite large, especially the bezel sets there that you have in between. And it's going to be really affordable. $17.99 should be price. Oh, this is going to be a lot more fun. And it's stackable too. There's a slight curve to the way the outside is done, but really, again, if you want to put something next to it, it'd be kind of fun to play and stack with other rings and bands and even wonder rings at that matter. But it's going to be $9.99 if you want it. So really big reduction in the price, and to go under $1,000 at carat and diamonds is always spectacular. And you got it. So, hey, Joyce, could you bring out, if we have it, there's a large tennis necklace. Usually it's around 7 carats or so. Would you be able to bring that out? I've got a request for that from Diane. So we're going to see, Diane, if we can bring that out for you in the next couple seconds. And really excited. And thank you so much for spreading the good word about TVON. That's really nice. And so we'll bring it out. Okay. And I think a lot of people like a tennis necklace deal, right? A big discount on a tennis necklace will always be welcome, I think. Okay. So this is $9.99, and then we're going to show you, we do have a quick wheel. We've got a great ruby. I'm going to try to bring that tennis necklace out here, and we've shown you just about everything from the show. So everything that was planned, just about were there. So if you have any requests, or is there maybe something perhaps that you'd like to see again that we've already had? There are just a couple of items. I know we still have that, we still have that big Tanzanite. The trillion cut, the 4 carat is here, so we'll probably have to re-show that. The North Star piece that was requested. The big paraiba, the 2.5 carat ultimate paraiba, that's here as well. And our Tanzanite with paraibas is also here at about $360 a carat. So that's a lot of fabulous jewelry headed your way. But of course, if you have any questions on this one, let me know. We'll try to get that tennis necklace up. Yeah, it does. So I would recommend, we're going to show you a really great buy on some really important necklaces. The diamond collars, all the rage, still really having a moment. They're classics. We love them. I did also want to show you 2 different, actually, hold on. I've got a really affordable pink diaspora. So I think that's been what everyone's been asking for lately, is the really affordable pink diaspora. So we're going to show that to you now because I have one that's more on the affordable side here, and it's a 2 carat 33. So we'll share that with you. And then this one, really pretty color too, because it's got a little more of those lavender pink mauve tones. Item number 9985. One only as it is. It's going to have a rose gold, white gold combination here. And it's this 2 carat 33 square cushion cut. So it's a beautiful look. It's got a lot of clarity to it. It's 233 in the size, 63 points in just white diamonds. I know they look pink. Every time I see it, I mean, they really do, though. So I think they messed up. What do you guys think? I mean, they really look pink. But I'm going to go with white diamonds. But the rose gold, that'll do that sometimes. But those stones are amazing. And maybe it's just that beautiful pleochroism. Thank you so much. Okay, that's perfect. So we'll show the diamond tennis necklace. And this is the, again, non-graduated style. And that's what keeps it sitting upright and sitting really, really well. All right, 233, let's go ahead and blow it out. $39.99 was, we're gonna make it a lot easier. This is still now one of the more affordable ways, but it's still a big size. So you're not having to give up the big size in stone to get a really, really good price tag. And this is how we do it. Not even, you know what? Let's try this. Not even $29.99, we'll blow it out. This is such a pretty mounting for that piece. There's something about it, just, you know, really reminding everybody that it's a rare cut with that square cushion. And then we're going to show you right now. Here it is, up close and personal. I'll make it $2,499 for our 233. And then, yes, Diane, if you're watching, that bigger necklace is coming out next for you. So it will only be a matter of seconds, and you'll see it, and then you can decide. But it's I will not show the smaller version anymore, and Tony knows that. I won't show the smaller version. I just won't show it because I can't get behind it. But the bigger style is a really, really good look, and that's the way it's going to sit properly on the neckline, and it's going to have all the same size stones. And so, again, sometimes when they graduate and they get a little smaller, it just tends to, with gravity, want to flip the necklace a little bit. There is no point in investing in a diamond tennis necklace if it's going to flip around. There's just no point. So the small version that graduates, I decline to present. But this is the version that is really the true tennis necklace style that's going to give you that same size stone all the way around. This is item number 2755. The beauty of this is we have the ability to make them in different lengths for you. It's been forever. And I'll tell you why. You haven't seen it on the air? Good reason. They won't let us show it anymore because why? Prices have gone bonkers on gold. Prices have gone crazy on diamonds. This necklace has gone up big time. I don't want to have to change the price on you. It was requested just a few minutes ago, so that's why we're making a special little, you know, what do they call it? I'm not coming up with the word right now. A little special concession that we're going to show it and give you this option. And here's the deal. Every length gives you a different diamond weight. So if you go with a 16-inch true collar length, well, that's going to have 716 in diamonds. A 17-inch is 747 in diamonds, and an 18-inch is 802. If you'd like it a little longer than that, talk to us. we'll be able to make it custom for you. It might be a little bit more because obviously with more gold and more diamonds, the price will elevate, but we're giving you white gold, yellow gold, and rose gold. But I want to show you the small version that I have is 2 carats in diamonds. And what happens is there'll be a little larger stone and then it gets really tiny through the back. And that's why it tends to flip when you're wearing it. When you get the same size of diamond all the way around like you're getting here, see that? It's going to sit more stable. That's the idea. You want it, whatever length you're comfortable with is what you get here. But that's where every single diamond around it is a full cut, round, brilliant, larger size. White, yellow, or rose gold are your options. Obviously, the white gold tends to be the favorite with our white diamonds that are still VS, even when you're getting a necklace like this where they go all the way around. And your price tags are as follows. We're going to start with the 802. The longer length, 18-inch. 802. Let's consider something here. This is more gold than just about any piece I have to show you. I'm going to say this really quickly for anybody who knows. We can't show these anymore going forward unless we say yes to a request. That's exactly what we're doing right now. That's the size from a distance away. It's a mega, mega value. This has tons of gold to it. They're all bigger stones. Think of this like a tennis bracelet, but it's for your neckline. It's why we call it a tennis necklace. The 802 is still under $8,000. No way ever should you get this kind of gold and diamond weight for under $1,000 a carat, especially when they're VS stones. Instead, because think of all of it, and the labor goes so high as far as you're building, essentially in an 18-inch, you're building 2.5 tennis bracelets. This is a lot of labor. It's a lot of gold, and we still build it the same way we do with our tennis bracelets so that it's a lot of heavy gold beneath it. They're set properly. They're in what I call the fortress of gold. Every single diamond is secure. This is what gives you that bigger basket so that it can sit beautifully on the neckline. The 18-inch is not even $79.99. These are the best value. This is why we aren't even allowed to show it anymore. They're such a great value. We're honoring old gold prices. We're honoring old diamond pricing as well. And you're not even paying $6,999 for the largest length with the largest carat weight. This is so crazy. It's silly to not get one because if you're shopping somewhere else, you would pay this for just a solid gold necklace, no diamonds whatsoever. You're not even paying $69.99. Don't worry, this length and this length will get more affordable. It's not $69. It's not $68, $67. This is unheard of value. And when you feel this, it's got that slide insert closure that keeps it continuous all the way around. It does have your 2 figure-8 safeties, so it's built the same way as a tennis bracelet would so that when you lock it in place, it is secure and it goes all the way around. So when the hair's up, when the hair is back, when the neckline's exposed, you are rocking diamonds the entire way around your neckline. Meant to be a collar style. It is not even $67.99 for the longest length. This is unheard of value. Take advantage of them now because the next time we rebuild it and if we recalculate pricing, obviously that's going to have an effect on the price tag in a big way because of the uptick in the price on gold and diamonds. So here's what we'll do. The 18-inch, and we're going to go back to the hand here, and then we'll show you up close as well. The 18-inch is only $6,699. The 17 inches less because you are dropping about a ½ carat in diamond weight. So that 17-inch is only going to be $63.99. If you want what I wear, I own one. I wear one in a 16-inch. That's a true collar to me. I mean, again, everyone's comfortable with a different length. 16 inches obviously are most affordable. The 16-inch is only $59.99. So they are huge values. Let me move our rings aside here and show you what the necklace looks like even up close because I know you want to see that quality of that diamond and you want to see it be the same exact quality we see in our bracelets, our rings, everything else. That's the back. Here's the side profile. That's why we're talking about that big, you see how it sits up a little higher, has that double basket there, then it's being held onto 4 prongs for each and every one, but it's got this great fluidity to it. So you can see there how it's not stiff, it's not gonna be doing that kink that a lot of tennis necklaces do, and you get to pick your length. And so you get all of that consistency, white diamonds. Look against the white gold, against our white background, how beautiful and bright those white diamonds are. And for under, no matter what, $6,700 for all those big diamond weights, that is impressive. So you just tell me which length you need, what color gold you want. Here it goes back on the hand. I'll also show you, actually, let me fasten it for you and show you if you're not familiar. And you know what, I might do this 2 ways, Tony. I might show it up close as well. But when I fasten it together, you can see the figure 8s I did not fasten there. Do you see how you've got those 2 figure 8s? Let's show that up close as well so you can see how consistent when you actually, and obviously you're going to fasten those the figure 8s together, so it's going to look more seamless. But that is the kind of look, that little box of gold there is where you have your insert closure. So that's how it's going to be seamless. That's the very, very back. Yes. Yes, I am. A ruby's next. The ruby is coming up. We just had this request, so I wanted to get this in. So ruby is coming up. The necklace is by request. Otherwise, we can't even show the necklace. I mean, this is just perfect, right? Great value there. And our last call if you'd like one. So let me know who's got what link. We can only build so many. And obviously, if you need the white gold right now in one of those links, it's available. But if you need a yellow gold or rose gold, we don't usually set those up until you order them. So that would be just a couple extra days to get you the yellow or the rose gold and in your length, in your choice of. So huge value there. Thank you for the request. Then we're going to get to our ruby coming up next, which will be item number 347. That'll be coming up for you, and looking forward to sharing that. So happy April. Such an exciting day to bring that. That's just one that I recommend highly with those kind of values. I mean, think of what you spend on just a gold omega necklace. You know, you get an omega chain or a herringbone today, and if it's got any kind of decent gold weight to it, if it's got like 10, 15 grams, you're spending this on gold necklaces without any diamonds. So why not dress it up with diamonds, have the ultimate classic collar look and style. I recommend the white gold. That's just me. Again, white diamonds, white gold, show off the quality. What do you need about the 16-inch, Jason? 16-inch price, $59.99. For $760, you're always under 1,000 a carat and well under. So are you getting a 16-inch, Jason? All right, so 16-inch already very, okay, so let me know because we can only build so many. That's the crucial point here. Gorgeous collar. Try it, you'll love it. These are classics. Now they're classics that are hotter than ever. We're seeing that. DBTYs are doing that. Station style necklaces are doing that. We're seeing classic looks, but and this is everybody's own thing. I see so many people wearing these every day. They're not waiting for a special occasion to wear their diamond tennis necklace. They're just wearing it, and they're layering it with other things and putting it on with other necklaces and wearing this every day. Now that's up to you. That just depends on your own, your own personal preference and your lifestyle. But to get this kind of value, this looks like a bracelet price, and it's a full-on necklace. And they never stop. They go all the way around. Look at that. All the way, same sizes, not graduated. The graduation is what tends to make it flip when you get smaller sizes and it graduates through the back. And this one just, again, it's the only one I'll show you at this point because it's just going to look beautiful. If it is turning to the back side and you're never seeing the diamonds anyways, there's no point in buying the diamonds. But when you have them sitting out facing the world like this and being the showcase that is that iconic look, that's what it's all about. So no matter what, under 1,000 a carat, and that is a big deal when you've got them all set in this amount of gold. So let's get to our ruby next. For you, it's going to be item number 347, and wait till you see the magnificent Peridot 3. Not only that, we've dressed it up with some yellow diamonds and some white diamonds together here. What a good look this is. Keep calling on the necklaces. Just because I move on does not mean it's sold out. We still have a necklace for you in your length, in your gold choice. That's impressive. And here is the 103 super gleaming, bright, clean, glowing ruby. We love to see it. And it's going to be a 103 ruby with 21 points in yellow diamonds, 60 points in white diamonds. It looks like it needs just a bit of a polish here on the stone. But a Peridot 3 Burma in that kind of lovely color is always what is beloved. I mean, you don't want your rubies to be opaque if you can help it. And that's where this stone shines, literally. It's a bright, clean stone. Clarity in ruby is tough to come by. You've got it here, Peridot 3, but the yellow diamonds is actually a double row in that first 2 halos. Then you've got the white diamonds around that. That would be that outer extra row that you get. So a triple row in total. So thrilled it's here, especially when we get to do this. Shall we do one more auction for the road? Because I'm looking at a $49.99 price tag, just wondering if that's going to get the job done. Very end of our show is here. We've got 19 minutes remaining only. Not a lot of time. So how about we do this? Well, let's try something crazy. Collars are still here, by the way. Do not wait on those collars. Like everything else we've been talking about, prices are on a rampage. When it's gold and diamonds and nothing more, well, labor too, you got to take advantage of these values while they're here because things are rapidly changing in our industry. We want to make sure money and savings and values are what we are all here to do. That is what the mission statement of this network is. And if we can't bring you a value, nobody can. We take that as a great commitment and responsibility to work so hard to bring you such amazing values that truly nobody else can do. Now we're going to do that with a ruby, and we're going to give you a carat 03, still Burma. That's the best in the world by far that you can get. And we're going to try something here for the end of the show. We're going to put on the auction block and skip all over this. This price tag's great. Like, there's no doubt. It's Burma, it's glowing, it's got yellow and white diamonds. We know that rubies look good in yellow gold, so why not throw in yellow diamonds and upgrade the diamond weight with it? We're going to start really low. $2,500 is half, great. $2,000 is better. It's April Fool's Day. It's about to wrap up as far as our show is concerned. We have 18 minutes, so I tell you what, we're not even starting at $2,000 on our Burma ruby, and it is over a carat. Anytime you hit a carat plus, you're going to a really good rare size of ruby, being that it is chromium rich, and it's always a smaller size when it's chromium rich, unless you want to spend an unbelievable amount of money. We're going to make this a lot more affordable than even $2,000. The auctions have been such an incredible way to go. We'll do a quick recap of the few pieces we have left. So if you've missed any of the last 2 hours and 42 minutes, stick with us. We'll show you what all's left, but it's not even $2,000. 19, 18, 17, 16. Let's break records. We've been doing it all day. How about $1,500 to start? On a 103 ruby, take a look at this, $1,500. And we have had ruby requests, so let's make sure it is affordable as this one now is. And ooh, what is this? A little blue zircon action. Who's this request for? We got a blue zircon coming up next for a 6-carater. Yeah, pear shaped too. What's that? Which one? Oh, really? $60 seconds to get an open, $25 increments. And zircon request coming up right after this auction concludes. Then we'll do our recap and we'll get everything else out the door. Did we have any? Jason, did you end up getting a collar, by the way? Did anybody get a collar, or how many collars do we have go? I got to make sure that we have any collars left too, because we can recap that as well. Well, we don't have a lot of recaps. So no open on the ruby. May we move along? Or do you have it? Yes, and right now it's in two-tone gold. If you want to do all yellow, you can. I say that because I don't think you want to do all white, because no matter what, you probably want to have those yellow diamonds set in the yellow gold. So we can do all yellow if you want. I wouldn't recommend rose gold. It's just not the right tone with that ruby. We do have our open. Now, what did you just take, Allison? Really? Who got one? Pat got one? Thank you, Pat. Yes, and you've got our open, and let's see who that is. And by the way, Will, did you get a necklace too? Yeah. You did. Who got yours? Jolie. Who is it? Jolie. Jolie? Am I saying that right? Jolie. Julie? Jolie. Love it. And then I think Jason got one too. So I think, hold on, we'll have to check and see if we have any necklaces left. Jason, are you on this ruby? But you are. So Jason's not, but Jalen is. So who's got the open at the ruby? Jim? Hi. Let me try it on. I just realized I don't even think we've done that yet. So it's probably time to try that on, considering we've already got the open at $1,500. And you know what? Since we are limited on time overall, shall we give it 2 minutes? 2 final minutes. Let's do it! 2 minutes on the ruby with a total of 81 points in diamonds, yellow and white together. Triple halo. 2 in the yellow, 1 in the white. Amazing, amazing value. And our final call, with 2 minutes left. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. It's going, but you still have time. It's a minute 40. We've got about 100 seconds now to get you dialed in and ready to go on our $1,500 ruby. That should not be $1,500, but here we are. And that is why we've got our open. And look at that clarity on that ruby. Then our recap is coming. And our blue zircon request. First, then our 3-ring recap. And then anything else, if you have a last minute request, something, anything, could be anything. Doesn't need to be something that's already been on the show. Anything you want to see at all, let us know what that might be and we'll help you out. But we are limited on time, which is why I keep reminding you, don't wait till the very, very last second because, and Jason, did you get a necklace earlier, by the way? Who was it? Can I just want to say thank you? Oh, we don't remember it? That was a long time ago? Oh, okay. Well, thank you to everybody who got a necklace too, and we still have one that we're going to do, so we can still do one of any length you want. So we have enough stones to do one more necklace, any length, 16, 17, 18. But right now, do you know who it was? Oh, okay, it's all right. Who? Linda? Thank you, Linda. All right, so we have 35 seconds remaining. Well, our requester didn't get one, but a lot of other people did, so that's good. That's why we said, you know, requests are important for that reason, because if it doesn't help out the requester, it usually happens, it helps out a lot of other people, which is really exciting, because that is one in particular that we just don't get the luxury of showing, and we still can do one more necklace at that incredible price tag that we had on all 3 of those different links to choose from. But we're at 15. Will, are you on this one? Nope. All right. Well, Jim, from where? We're going to find out, because you know why? That's where it's going. Making it official. Once, twice, 3 times. It's sold. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Look at this blue zircon. Whose request is the blue zircon? It's yours? Oh, wonderful. And who's this for? Hi, Sharon. It's 8384. Let me zoom back. It's a 6 carat 09. Pear shape. When I saw, so when it was brought out, I thought it was paraiba. Just looking at it through the bag because of that vibrant electric blue. I thought we were looking at a really, really, and we do have an exquisite paraiba. We're going to recap for you. This is the 609, 46 points in diamonds in this blue zircon. It is a very large ring overall, Sharon. So when you see it on the hand here, you'll notice it's got a lot of size because it's going beyond. The 609 is already a big size, but then you look at the way the mounting extends around it, has that open cutout detail. Those are little heart-shaped cutouts with some mill-grain work. There are diamonds the rest of the way. You've got this longer length here to the ring overall. It can be changed, so if you want yellow or rose instead, no problem. But it's up $36.99 it was. Let's just bring it down, a little April Fool's pricing here for the last few minutes of the show. We're down to 11 minutes only now. We'll make it $1,499 instead. So that should do it on the big blue zircon pear-shaped cut. Love that one. And that should be gone. So huge value. You are so welcome. All right, so coming up, thank you. Okay, you got it. You got it. That's a good one right there, isn't it? Really good one. It's a good zircon when you can get that kind of diamonds that go side to side as well as top to bottom. Yes. Oh, okay. No problem. The wife turned down jewelry, huh? Okay. Well, Jim, very nice of you to offer to buy it for. Our ruby guys just came back. The winner is probably just like a faux caller, probably. But it was nice of him to apologize. Anyways, guys, if the ruby was something you wanted to just purchase, I'll just go ahead and do it right now. We can go back up close here. I'm not sure if that zircon's gone yet, but I just want to let you know this ruby just came back, literally moments after it was sold. So just want to remind you, it's 347. If anybody would like this, I'll just go ahead and do you one better. I'll make it $14.99 right now if you'd like the ruby. So just back to it because we spent a lot of time on it. I just want to make sure that, who knows, maybe if you just didn't get in time, you wanted to own it, we'll just make it $14.99 just to get it a home after all. Want to make sure it gets a home. That's a pretty stone and it's too pretty to stay here. So with that kind of value, just honor it. Then we'll see who's got it. Hopefully that gets a home after all. And then we're going to show you a little recap that we have for our last now 9 minutes in the show. Any requests you have, get those in. Make sure you're letting us know. Also a reminder that tomorrow we do it again, Sunday morning, 10 o'clock a.m. Pacific time, noon Central time, and 1 p.m. Eastern. So that's just something to keep in mind, and we'll help you there. So $14.99 on the ruby. Then I'm going to show you the zircon. I think is still here as well. So we may have to look for something else more specific for her, but I want to show you also what we have left in the show. I've got, instead of doing everything all at once, I might just give everything a little mini 1-minute presentation because they're so important individually. This is the emerald cut Tanzanite. It's item number 6424. I had 2 options earlier in the show, both around the same size. This is the one that's even a little more unique just because it has paraibas. It's a matched up pair of pear shapes on the sides with that white gold setting. Now that's a $14.98 center stone, and then it gives you 58 points in the paraiba. The per carat price is nuts, and that's why the round is already gone, but we have the emerald cut still here with these paraibas, and that is going to be only $54.99. Does bring this stone, if you just were to look at it as a loose stone alone, it brings the stone down to about 360, I think it was 366 a carat. And for one of our larger stones left in a piece of jewelry is right there. So that's beautiful. And this is really where it does amp up. Unlike anything else we've had, nothing else in Blue Wing has 2 paraibas with it. So to get rarity like paraiba, besides your Tanzanite, to get that for $54.99 is really remarkable. So I highly recommend that one. It's just a one only. We also have a trillion that we're going to show you that somehow made it past the auction opportunity, so we want to bring that one out. That's going to be item number 9372. So I'll give this 30 seconds or so. Just wanted to show it to you, especially if you joined us a little later in the afternoon here. You may have missed this entirely, and I don't want that to happen because it's such an amazing stone and the value is there. So if you want a little larger stone, this is it. Great way to go there with that 15 karat almost. We're 2 points shy of 15 carats, and look at those bright reds that come through already. Here's what it looks like on the hand for you. Just again, because I know the size is a little large for some, so just to give you an idea though, maybe you're going, oh no, I think I could handle that. So that's what it looks like on the hand. Then we'll show you a trillion, which is going to be 4 carats. So if you want to get all that Blue Wing Block D goodness, but in a trillion cut, which is a little more unusual, we'll show this one next. You can see how that one brings a lot of glitter factor to that Blue Wing Block D saturation. So we'll show that on the way. But here's our last look at that emerald cut. So 15 carats almost. Gorgeous pair of paraibas, and yes, a pair of pairs that are just exquisite on their own. Look at that. That's all. That would be, what would that cost if that was a center stone? If that was just a center stone in a ring, and if that was a center stone in a ring, you could easily pay $5,000 for that paraiba. You got 2 of those, then the big Tanzanite. That's impressive. Here's item number 9372. Our other Tanzanite that's available is the trillion cut 410 with that beautiful carat 16 diamond mounting. It's our bridge. I'm going to do this one. Well, $69.99. We got an auction opener down to $2,000 right now. End of the show is here. We've got to move it. I bet you somebody out there thinking about it. We'll make it $19.99 right now if you'd like it. So a huge value. We got to move our last 2 Tanzanites of the day. Those have got to go. So either our $14.98 or now the 410 trillion, which is lovely as well. The blue zircon is still here if you want it. And then guess what we're going to do? We're going to show you that 2.5 carat paraiba that is all on its own. Absolutely best of the best. Stunning quality and everything. This one though, ooh, that's a lot of, and you know what's funny? I'm just going to say this, the Tanzanite, that's the trillions and the rounds. Usually, we know that you're always going to see more red in person than you're going to see on camera. Usually when you get these trillions of rounds that have this glittery, sparkly factor to them, like they do, because of that cutting, which is a reason a lot of us love them, myself included, sometimes that negates or overrides the red. That's not happening here. So when we go back to this trillion, just really recognize that this is not leaving you without the reds. Because that's sometimes the decision people make is, well, if I guess I want a lot of reds, I got to go with an oval or a cushion or an emerald cut. And then they want sparkle too, and so they go, I guess if I want sparkle, I give up the reds. On this stone, you're getting the sparkle, but you're getting the red as well. So it's all happening. Take a look at it. That's going to be our last one there at the last Tanzanite. We'll recap there for you. $19.99 for a 410. And let me remind you, we still have a necklace left. One necklace we can build in any length and any gold color you need. We still have the ruby, which was an auction gone bad. So we have that one at $14.99. Also, we have the big paraiba, which is the museum level paraiba. We'll give you a last look at, which is simply the best paraiba we have by far. Left remaining. Any questions? Check with your operator. We've had 3 hours of jewelry. Maybe your favorite piece of the day is still here. And if so, take advantage of these April Fool's Day prices we've been doing, which have been foolish on our part, but really, really delightful, I think, for all of our folks shopping today. And thank you for doing so. Thanks for watching. Thanks for shopping. Call on the last necklace, the tennis necklaces, which were all under $6,700. The 16-inch was under $6,000, which is amazing. And then, of course, $19.99. This one should go. Let me try it on the hand for you. This is what the trillion looks like, decked out in a carat 16 in diamonds every which way. The reds, even from this distance away, the reds are coming through. And that's really well done. So $19.99. That's it. And it's a good one. So one caller will take it. Just a beautiful look there. A lot of reds coming through, blues, purples, all the neons are there. Under $2,000 for that ring. Unheard of value, and white gold only on this one. And then let's take a last look at that paraiba. This will be fun to see though. Just, you know, even if you're not shopping paraiba, it's fun to end on a high note, and it doesn't get any higher in quality or value than what we're going to do in our paraiba, but this one's got to go. So let's give it a final 60 seconds on this paraiba, or the Tanzanite trillion. Then we'll show you the paraiba and the bridge. Let me know on anything else. Oh, and my last Limitless links. Last one there. That was that 302 diamond ring with the, you know, my signature style. That's here. The diamond collar, one collar we can build left. I mean, you've got some really, really cool opportunities and pieces to take advantage of before we go. It is not too late, but in 40 seconds or so, we're going to see that Tanzanite move off the screen. In 2 minutes, we're going to see the show go off the air, and then we're back tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Pacific time. So consider this your formal invite to be with us tomorrow for a big Sunday spectacular as we continue to welcome in April and springtime and get you ready for a big, big, big show tomorrow. And let's keep the sales going. We'll have a lot of brand new for you on our Sunday. We'll have some big, big discounts. If you have any questions on anything today at all, never hesitate to ask those questions, and remind you that also, even after we go off the air, we're going to be here for a few minutes answering your phone calls, and we stay real busy on these weekends answering your phone calls well after we go off the air. So let's also show you this beautiful paraiba. Want to end on this one, the 2.5 carat, meticulous, perfect. I mean, everything Mother Nature just went overboard on this 2.5 carat oval paraiba, which is item number 9968. And yes, $9.99. Yes, I can. I will show that coming up here. We'll flash that for you. It was 8372. So let's show that ring. That was our $9.99 bezel set and prong set diamond band ring with the open work to it. That is a little recap by request as well, and that is going to be item number 8372. We'll try to leave a little time for the paraiba, but we have a couple of requests coming in at the end. And that one is $9.99. Let me make sure and have you see this on the hand though, because it's so much more attractive on the hand than off, because you see that open work, you see those bezels and how they look like they're floating or dancing through the middle of that ring. And then you've got your outer rose done in bigger diamonds as well. And that one's only $9.99, white, yellow, or rose gold, and sits really easy, sits flush on the hand more or less. So you've got a really wearable design, but so unique. And then it's got the bezel and the prong set diamonds. We're in our last 45 seconds of the show now. So it's last call on anything else. Don't hesitate to jot that phone number down. You can still reach us. After we go off the air, we'll be here. So make sure you're dialing in. Better to get them today than wait till tomorrow and find out the piece actually sold. So make sure you're on the lines and we'll help you out. Last Limitless Links ring, last diamond tennis necklace. They're here. This ring we're recapping. If you want the paraiba, let me just remind you, we'll be here to talk about it. That's the 2.5 carater, 9968, and that one's $19,999. So one of the most impeccable, perfect, clean, bright neon stones we could ever show you. Thanks again for being with us today. Happy Saturday. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see you tomorrow, 10 a.m. Pacific time. I'm Lauren Blair. Have a good one.